Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Step into the box. Tell Jimmy and Lee your sins. Hello, my parishioners.
Good to be with you, Cardinal.
And good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, the Cardinal's been up early today. How are you? How are you, Reverend Jimmy?
Very good, very good. Got home, poured some wine, lit some candles, and came down into the dungeon. I'm
Very
in the
nice,
basement.
sir.
I'm back in the basement of the Vatican, ready to roll.
Can you believe this is my second podcast today? Like the Lord works in mysterious ways. I've been up doing his work. I've just lit my candle, but even like Tyler said, little breeze, the angels are flying around me and their little wings blew out my candle. They're sending me messages already.
And it's such a sturdy candle. It's crazy.
Oh. Hello, John. Yes, it's raining here. Oh, Joe just gave us $9.99. Thank you. Said, great team. Thank you, Joe Zappa, for donating.
Whoa. Awesome.
Oh,
Thanks,
Joe.
man.
Hey,
I
Joe.
totally knew that was a thing.
Joe, you are blessed.
Thank you, Joe.
I
God
will
bless
take the
you.
blood of Christ for Joe.
God bless you.
Anytime you donate, me and Jimmy drink wine.
So there's a person in the comments, his name is Christ is my Lord, and they said blasphemy. Wow. Well, if it's blasphemy, don't watch. Go away and pray for us.
Wait a minute, what's blasphemy?
Someone just said blasphemy.
We're doing blasphemy?
Oh, there you go. You can put up the comments here. Good job.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait, what do you say? We're doing blasphemy, or he's kidding around?
Look, it's right there.
What did it say? It says, Christ in my Lord.
That's his name. And then he said blasphemy.
Oh,
blasphemy. He said it's my soul. It's your soul on the line. Listen, Christ is my Lord. I don't have a soul. And remember, if this is blasphemy and you don't agree with what we're doing, you should not be watching. If you're watching us be blasphemous, when we go to hell, we shall see you there. So either shut your mouth and fuck off, or just sit back, take a chill pill, have a fucking laugh, and that's it. Okay?
Yeah, man. 2 minutes.
He's got to be.
2 minutes 50 in. We're off the rails.
He's got to be kidding the guy.
Probably. Look. Tyler can get him out every once. Tyler can kick him out if he carries on.
Man, I don't know. He's concerned.
What is he concerned about?
Oh, no, it's fine. But boy, do we have a nice little live show planned for everyone, huh?
Oh my God. Maybe he's a witch. He's going to do witchcraft on us, Lee.
A warlock?
Jimmy, you never know in this day and age.
He just said it's our soul. That must mean that he's he must have made two little dolls.
My friend John Mancini said he's one of Lenny's guys. So blocking.
One of Lenny's minions.
Well, if he's one of Lenny's guys, he can't say nothing about us. Trust me.
That's true. That's very true. Well, listen, we apologize if we offended your religion.
No, we don't.
I don't apologize.
I don't apologize for nothing.
Yeah, I have nothing to apologize for.
We've had permission from the Lord, Jimmy. The Lord has granted us permission to listen to people's confessions.
Speaking of which, I can't see the Pope's head.
Look how many times Jesus. Look how many times Jesus was like. Well, he's crucified in the end, but look how many times they tried to shut Jesus down from preaching and all that, and they said he was like this heretic and everything else. They didn't want him to preach the good word. Look how many times he was just like, just put down all the time. Remember?
What did the guy say? You're bad guys?
See, he's got your back, Jimmy.
You really believe in witches, Jimmy? I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, there is. I mean, you ever see the movie with Mickey? Was it Mickey Rourke? Was that movie something Angel Heart? You ever see that movie?
Oh, that was a good one. We had the big long fingernails.
Yeah, when Robert De Niro was Lucifer. Yeah, and it was based down in Louisiana, and like they cut chickens' necks open, and who knows, man? Listen. When I was before I was born, my father used to go upstate. This is my confession, and he used to be with this girl up there, and she was very young, and the mother was a witch. And I've actually talked about this on After Hours, And
That's the one that put the spell on you, is it? That's the one that put the spell
yeah.
on
So
you.
what happened was, so as I was born and I grew up, and my father already passed away. A lot of shit was happening to me, and I went to this lady, this gypsy lady, and she said, "You have a curse on you." I said, "I do?" So she says for $500 to take the curse off. I says, "Well, I don't have $500, but" so she said, "All right, for 100," she says, "I'll do some stuff." I gave it 100. She was making me spit in this pail, and it turned red. And
What?
she shut
What?
the lights,
Back
and like
up.
yeah, right. And like, there was like wind going on in the
Mm.
room, and like all this shit was going on, and I was like, "Holy Jesus," So anyway, I left, and I went back, and I told and I got a hold of my mom. I says, "Ma," I says, "I went to the." Oh, that's what the witch told me, that the curse was on my father, but not him, his children. This is what the lady told me, right? So I went home that day, and I caught my mother later on that night. I says, "Ma, I went to a gypsy woman, and she did some stuff on me. She said that there's a curse on my father, but it's not on him, it's on his children that will never be successful and will always struggle." And my mother said, "That's true." I says, "You got to be kidding me." I says, "Wait, how come you never told me this?" She said, "I don't know. I just never dawned on me." I said, "I can't believe it. I went to a gypsy woman. She tells me there's a curse on my father and the kids, and you tell me it's true." I said, "So I don't know, man. I was,
I just got a reply here to your doom, Chuck Basher. Right, I'm not going to turn my candle off because it's hot here. Chuck, your doom keeps going on about this. Chuck Basher says you have protein, you're going to hell. You guys are afraid to speak on Chuck Basher. Well, let me tell you, your doom. I don't know who fucking Chuck Basher is.
I know. I'm like, who is that?
And,
Who cares?
And I do. And if you think I'm going to hell because I eat protein, listen. Maybe when I blew in a guy's mouth and shot my load, I might go to hell for that. There's a lot of other things I could go to hell for.
God.
Fingering my cousin, fingering.
If you're
my
going to hell
cousin
for
when I
that,
was
Lee, I don't
younger.
want to go to heaven.
Oh my God,
You know,
we're going to hell.
I've done a lot of things. So let me just say, eating protein would be the least of my sins. Trust me.
If you go to hell for that, Lee, I don't want to go to heaven.
Exactly.
Holy Jesus, man! I don't know about this, guys.
Yeah, no, this comment. Yeah, it's sus. You're going to time out your doom. You're going to time out. You're saying crazy stuff.
Muscle is Chuck back. How does
Doing time out, young man.
How does Kelly Muscle get the name Chuck Basher? I don't get that.
Who the hell
cares? Who cares? Has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with this. So we'll let you go live and watch us, but we got real confessions here. If you want to confess stuff, you people in the live, if you want to confess, you can email Tyler your confessions, and he'll read
the
them.
Confession booth. That's right. It's not too late. If one's coming to you while we're live,
and thank you, Megan.
I'll keep an eye on the confession booth.
Megan's in the chat. She thinks she's the only woman that is in the chat here. But thank you, Megan, for being here.
She might be. You may be, Megan. You're brave.
And someone said, Jesus is our savior, but I don't believe in Jesus. I think Jose, his brother, is my savior.
I can't even read that print. It's so small.
This person asked if we had a 3-hour show like 2 days ago. Oh, we did. Yeah.
We did.
Look at his magnifying glass. That's adorable.
I can't read the fucking comment.
Put it back up. Oh, that's gold.
I can't see the fucking
Look
thing.
at his fucking, it's really oh my God, that's amazing. That's just fun. That's just like some fucking, that's like some Home Alone. That's just some Home Alone PG humor right there.
I'm reading the fucking thing. Hold on a minute.
Here's that fucking Inspector Clouseau. Inspector Clouseau. It looks like fucking Sherlock Holmes.
If you're just popping in, Jimmy can't read the comments, so he's trying. Jimmy's trying to read the comments.
Jimmy's looking through his magic mirror. The good thing is, Jimmy, you can see how funny it looks. Oh, thank you.
Shit.
Thank you, Beans.
Wait a minute.
Oh, man.
Zero.
Wait a minute.
Hey, we got another donation. This show makes his Shizoli hard. We can say it.
Another $2. Thank you.
Shazola hard. Jesus Christ.
$2 magnifying glass. Tyler's sus.
You know,
Shane is sus.
at
Shane's
least,
sus with
the
that
good
thumbnail.
thing is, the good thing is we're getting donations because a lot of our shows don't get monetized. So thank you very much for donating.
Yeah, this
Thank
is the
you.
new way. This actually,
Oh,
wow. No, this might
God.
be the new way, actually. This is kind of beautiful.
We've got
Holy shit.
116 people watching. So please, if you're watching and you want to confess something, please confess it.
Just let me know in the comments. I'll check the confession booth for any hot confessions. We do have some follow-ups if you guys want to get to those.
Okay. Let's have a follow-up.
First
You know,
thing,
I gotta say, I'm
go
a little upset with some of the live comments here, man.
well, yeah, it's the internet. It's the internet, Jimmy. You got to roll.
I
with
mean,
it. You can't.
I know, but still, like, you know, I mean, I would never do anything like that in my life. You know, post some stupid shit. You know what I mean?
You're not them. Whatever. You're not them, Jimmy.
You know, I never did anything like that in my life. I was always a real person. I never, you know, I never did anything like that. If I don't like you, I don't fucking talk to you. You just leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? That's you know.
That's what happens.
Yes,
that's
Jimmy,
my confession. My confession.
Jimmy and I will make an OnlyFans when I'm in New Jersey next week.
There you go. That
You know,
fantastic.
Listen, I was always like, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
That's what our mamas taught us.
Exactly.
You know, you don't go into a gay bar, you know, and then start calling the people, you know, fags and all this other shit. Don't just if you don't like gay people, huh?
That's fine. It's fine. No, but you're right. You don't. You have a point.
I'm making a point. I'm saying, you know, I'm not saying anything about gay people. I'm saying if you know, you don't like gays, but you go into a gay bar and you start bashing gay people. It's like it's the same thing. If you don't like gay people, you don't go in the bar. You know what I'm saying?
It's like being a vegan. It's like a vegan going into a butcher shop and then complaining there's meat in the butcher shop.
Yeah, that's right. That's my point. So yeah, I'm not saying
Spot on
about
analogies.
you know,
No,
I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying anything about gay people. Believe me, please.
The gay bar and the butcher shop, both places are
a
places
gay butcher
of
shop.
meat.
Whoa.
Places of meat and sausage.
Yeah.
So the bottom line is, you know, listen, I'm not, you know, so I guess I'm confessing. You know, I'm not a prejudice. I love all people. I don't care what you do. You know what I mean? So I'm not like that.
I said, Jim, if you ever lost in the forest and you're with your mate and you're there for a couple of weeks and days, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
The magnifying glass, I can't.
Oh, submit your stories and sins. I got it. Okay.
Dude, I'm so happy he has that magnifying glass.
Thank you, Sherlock.
Okay, well, Jimmy, Sherlock, you're going to want to keep that magnifying glass out because we need to redeem. I'm so sorry, everyone that was tuning into. The
magnifying glass is not a joke. I can't fucking see, man.
We know. No, we're well aware. It's not just a prop.
You know, when I open my mail, when I come home, I break this out.
You know what you should do? Have you got your computer on, Jimmy?
No.
Because if you have your computer on, you can read the comments on your screen. It's a lot bigger. I got my computer.
I don't know how to
he's already distracted enough, Lee. I'll show him the ones that matter.
Okay, we don't want to put him off.
I'll show him the ones that matter.
I really don't know how. I don't know how to do that. I really
Jimmy,
don't.
Jimmy, be on your best behavior too, because the Pope's here again today.
There he is.
Because next week, if you're good when I'm there, you could get your promotion while I'm there in New Jersey next week.
It's the particular like angle of his like little grin that like sends like shivers down my spine, man. I don't know what it is.
You know, I took something like that a few years ago to the rifle range. I shot.
No.
Yeah, I stood it out. I stood it out there in the field, and I came back. I stood it up. It was a figure like that, a cardboard figure. It wasn't the Pope. And I stood him up, and I came back to the table, and the guy blew the whistle for everybody to shoot. We had everything out there. This was out in Calverton, Long Island. So I was shooting my cardboard figure, and all of a sudden, within 2-3 minutes, everybody on that line started shooting my cardboard figure, right? The thing got destroyed, right? Had a lot of fun.
Wild.
Anyway.
Well,
okay, so
Jimmy.
Let's listen to a follow-up.
Yeah, Jimmy, get that magnifying glass back up because
apologies. I'm gonna have to because even with the glasses, I can't see it.
Apologies for everyone. Last show, we showed a picture. We showed another picture of Jimmy's secret sexy stalker, the Triple S, and it didn't load. It showed for me and Lee, but it didn't show up on the actual show. So we're gonna try to actually show it now.
I didn't see it either.
Yeah, so we're gonna show you now. Share the screen.
So this is supposedly a picture of the...
Yeah. And Megan, my tattoo around the eye, didn't actually hurt. It actually made me sneeze a lot.
Hold on a minute.
Get your magnifying glass. There she is, Jimmy.
All right, you there?
Yep. You there,
Hold
Jimmy?
on.
You see it?
Yeah, I just got a fucking phone.
Can
call,
you
man,
can
I
you
swear.
play the Inspector Gadget theme, please, Tyler, while he's got his magnifying glass out?
I'm looking. So where'd Tyler go?
He had to run. Whoever Sybil is, where it says this is BS, then go away.
He had to run. Tyler, you there?
You saw
Sorry,
that
my cat meowing at the door. Sorry.
Oh,
what I miss? What do we think? Can we see it?
I'm looking at the thing here. You asked me to look at it, so I'm looking at it. Yeah. So this is the stalker.
Yeah, maybe she'll pop in on the comments. Who knows? Probably not, because you'd have to like make a fake YouTube account to not expose your identity. But
Really?
this is allegedly, she attached this. She said you could show it on the show, and there you go. You got more clues.
At least it's done tastefully. You know, it's not
Very
like,
very tasteful. I agree.
Yeah, it's not like slut porno material. You
No,
know,
it's very nice.
It's
Just
actually
beautiful highlighted hair. The hair's highlighted nicely. She's got a nice
length. Yeah,
long
nice
sleeve
figure.
shirt there.
yeah, and it looks like she's got I don't know, is that white G-string underwear type thing there? I don't even know.
Someone's
I'm
asking,
gonna
is
assume,
it
yeah, some
Megan?
cheek.
Someone's asking, is it Megan?
I don't think so.
Very
Well, who
tasteful.
knows?
You didn't
We
make
simply
me
don't
react.
know.
Savior, or whatever your name is, Siva, whatever fucking country you're from. You probably work at a 7-Eleven. You didn't make me react. I just fucking read your comment. You put your comment up there to be read. I fucking read it, you dickhead.
You guys
That's
are
not
so
me. That's not me.
reactionary. Let's look at this.
Oh my god! You know, I don't know
go
about
ahead.
this thing here.
This whole live thing? Yeah, well, it's
Yeah,
fine.
I don't know about this live shit.
Do
I
it.
really don't.
Listen, you're giving yourself a soapbox. The whole world's gonna chime in. It's all good. Oh, and
Yeah,
Lee's
but
gone
you
dark.
know, we don't want to deal with these fucking stupid.
We don't
fucking
have
ass
to. You
comments.
can literally ignore them. It's just the comments, dude.
See, when you don't go live and you just record, we do our own thing, and all these fucking people here are making these stupid comments. You don't even see them because we're not live. You know what I mean?
Well, are we gonna?
I don't
want to.
I know we're supposed to. I'm not going to worry about it, but we're supposed to be here doing a show, talking about confessions and all this here, and it's like we're fucking arguing with these people.
You guys are choosing to. Like, we literally don't have to look at their comments.
Well,
Why don't we
what
do a
I want
show?
to say
No,
is, if
fucking
you're in
post
the
it. Now
comments,
I'm getting fucking pissed off. Now I'm gonna get another glass of fucking wine.
Fucking
Go ahead,
hell.
post the
If you-
motherfuckers. Go ahead, let me see it. I got my
if
magnifying glass.
you're in the
Go ahead.
comments, please send donations, because our shows don't get monetized because we start swearing, and that's what you just want to hear. If you want to hear Lee and Jimmy swear, start sending donations on here so we can do
Swear?
it. That was my
I'm gonna
friend that
start
just
more. I'm gonna
called.
start doing more than that in a fucking minute with these fucking comments.
My friend,
Oh
my
my
friend
goodness.
just called. My friend called to tell me he found his false teeth. I said, thank you.
That's fantastic. Well, Jimmy, can I calm you down with another sexy story? We have another follow up from our.
yes.
We have another. Okay, here we go. This one is a follow up. Remember the other sexy stalker we learned about that isn't just into Jimmy, but the
one that
entire
was
show.
The one that would, like, when a husband would go to sleep, should touch herself.
To the show, to this very
to the
show
show.
that is currently live.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's got a follow up. I haven't even read this yet, so here we go.
Okay.
Hello, dear fathers. To explain in better detail about my husband, a little history.
Oh yes.
And 6 years ago, he was happy and had his dream job. We were together about 6 months at this point, and everything was great. Unfortunately, he hid from me he had a drinking problem due to abusive, strict parents. And I'm sure often the start of a drinking problem. He ended up getting his second DUI in less than 2 years. Long story short, lost his dream job, and we had to move back home in with our parents. Damn, that is context. Though, wow. He technically is considered a felon over this, and it's messed with all of his hobbies and passions in life. He grew up hunting all year round. Now he can't have a gun until he gets this expunged. He has a very good job now, but they take advantage of him there. He doesn't like what he does. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to that. Maybe even Jimmy himself. He's a very hard worker, ends up doing all the other guys' jobs since he's in management. This alone pisses him off every day. Okay, so now we can see why the job's wearing on him. Also, when hunting season starts, his dad and brother all use all his guns and equipment, and it upsets him, but he never says anything to him. Yes, we have our things at home, but we're best friends and we talk about everything. He's bitching about work in his day and how things are unfair, and then it rolls into me not doing enough. I know I'm not perfect, but he's changed to a bitter person since the second DUI. And now with the baby about to be here any day now, man, this is drama. Now he's still having a hard time quitting the drinking and smoking. I told him I won't allow him smoking a vape in the room with the baby, and since he can't have a few drinks, he has to stop. I can't rely on him if something happens. He refuses to drink and drive yet again. He keeps drinking at night. And if I go into labor, I shouldn't have to call an ambulance. In this case, fathers, I really appreciate the honesty. I do know a lot can do with not being happy at home. It can have a lot to do with not being happy at home. But I'm very clear it's hard for me to do the things he would like when he's constantly acting the way he does and just bitching about basic life things. Like how everything is so unfair, how he's always getting effed over his luck is a lot like Jimmy's, where he's trying to do something simple, always becomes a project. And I understand that, but he needs to work on his attitude and outlook on life. I was just about to say, is Jimmy in a relationship we don't know about? Like you're describing Jimmy. It's truly exhausting living with someone who hates life in every way, hates his job, blah, 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 and spending time with our families. If you have any other recommendations, I'd appreciate it. I'd be happy to elaborate more if needed. Heart emoji, con.
Well,
oh, Jimmy, shit.
I'm Jimmy, sorry, guys.
I didn't see it popped out. But you heard all that, right?
No, my friend just called me. My trainer partner, John.
Oh, my God, John.
His dog has got a brain tumor. They're in the hospital now. She's dying. He just
that's not fun.
He called me up crying hysterical, man. I had to talk to him for a minute. So that's what happened, man. Sorry.
Wow, that's like
poor puppy.
Yeah, Roxy. Her name was Roxy. Good girl.
Yeah, that's so sad.
That was his partner, because he don't have anybody. He's single, so he don't. She goes everywhere with him in the truck.
Oh.
She goes on the fucking his brother's plane. She goes on the boat. I mean, she goes everywhere with him. So he's devastated right now. So I hated to tell him that I got to call him after the show. I felt like an asshole. I said, John, I'm in the middle of the show. Like the poor guy's crying, and I'm like, I got to finish the show. I'll call you after. We'll go get a glass of wine or something.
His puppy will go. His puppy will go with my puppy and Cat's in heaven, and they'll all hang out together.
Yeah, it's just it's just sad to hear him cry. He's a grown man.
Yeah. Well, dogs. People that love their animals, and that people think it's just an animal, but when you had them, they become part of the family.
He was crying hysterically. I actually, when I got off, I had it because he kept calling me, and I'm like, all right, this is not normal. So I answered. I said, John, what's up? And he couldn't even talk. He was trying to tell me that Roxy died. I couldn't even understand him. And then I finally got it. And I was like, holy shit, man. I said, I'm so sorry. I love Roxy. I used to watch Roxy when he used to go away. She used to stay here with me, But
I'm sorry to hear that's the saddest thing.
How old was Roxy?
About 8, 9 years old.
Yeah, pretty early. Dogs normally go a bit longer, but
yeah.
But a bit of a tumor.
So that's what happened. Sorry about that, man. I just had to make that call.
Well, hey, Jimmy,
give him our best when you speak to him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to go see him after this.
Well, of course.
Yeah. So what was the confession?
You want to back up to that?
Oh, they're not getting on good. The baby's almost due. He works hard.
It was a follow-up.
He does everybody's job, so he's always angry at the world and he's not happy. So my advice is, sounds like he's angry at the world. He's doing everyone's working. She's writing to us to tell us all this. I see him from the last one and this one. What I see between these two is a bit of lacking communication. I think they need to communicate better. And sometimes it's hard to communicate because even if you're speaking, like if you're sometimes telling someone how you feel, I've seen it before in relationships. It's happened in mine. You can try and say, this is how I feel this way and that way. Sometimes the person you're speaking to takes it personally. Like if you say, I'm not happy in that, then this person thinks, why aren't you happy? I don't make you happy. What am I doing wrong? So as long as you can get this communication going where one speaks, the others listen. And sometimes it's good too, because my wife, she'll be home sometimes to say something wrong and that. She's like, that's just a big day at work. But sometimes when she's sitting, I can see she's thinking and upset. I automatically think to myself, what have I done? Have I upset her? Have I done it? But she always says, no, honey, it's not you. I love you and that. It's just work and stuff like that. So I think these two need to communicate and get this communication going where they can talk to each other and talk without attacking each other or feeling attacked. So, sometimes communication can be hard because, like I said, people sometimes can take it the wrong way. You can say something and they're like, what, is it my fault? It's like, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to tell you how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, relationships are very hard. I mean, I don't know. All the relationships I had, you have ups and downs. I mean, but something like, so she was saying that he constantly comes home angry. Was that what her?
Yeah.
Yeah. So since the last time she messaged us and said that she was doing her own thing there in the room with our show, he's still doing the same thing. Was that what she's saying?
She elaborated, Jimmy, that like the reason why he comes home angry every day is because he lost a job due to a second DUI, making him lose his dream job, and now he's doing something he doesn't want to do. That's paying the bills, but giving him, he's doing a lot more than he's getting paid for.
I hate to say it. I feel, because I see it on that TV show here. We have a TV show called RBT and stuff like that, and these people get pulled over drink driving. They're like, oh, I can't get a ticket. I can't do this. If I don't have my license, I can't go to work. I'm thinking, well, that's shit you should have thought about before you got drunk and went ahead to drive the car. So you shouldn't have hopped in the car drunk if you need your license to drive. Which is more important, your job, making money to pay the bills, or having a few drinks? Or if you are going to drink, be smart. Get an Uber, get a cab home, get a bus home.
Yeah. Don't
drive drunk. So maybe, like I said, he's angry, but it's his own fault. So maybe he's angry at himself because he's thinking now, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. So, but you shouldn't bring it home angry and be angry at your wife and make it destroy your relationship over something you've done that was pretty silly.
Right. Agreed.
I think Jimmy's back.
Wait a minute, why did you mute my mic?
Oh, I heard your phone ringing.
Yeah, I just went inside. I had to stuff it under the fucking pillow. I don't know where. Like,
I unmuted you.
It's like fucking unbelievable. I mean, it's like the fucking thing never rings. The phone never.
I got a landline. That's crazy to hear.
Yeah, I know. I'm doing a show, and the fucking phone is ringing and ringing. Man, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So I went over there and I took it. I stuffed it under the fucking pillow. I was about to step on it because I don't need a fucking.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, Jimmy. The Lord is testing you. Do not get angry. Don't get angry. Don't get angry, Jimmy. The story of Job.
I try not to get angry, Lee. You know what I mean? But shit just fucking like it's like a fucking spur under your saddle. Like it just some shit.
No, Jimmy. No. You're being calm on the show. We've got people watching now. Stay calm.
All right, I'll stay calm.
Breathe. With me now. With me. In. Out. In. Out.
Okay.
See that? Feeling better?
Good. Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Tonight's the harvest moon, so
But that's what it is. Jimmy told me the other day, Lee, when the moon's full, I get a bit crazy. I can see. Jimmy,
even though it's pouring fucking rain here,
a glass of wine, just bring the bottle back in, okay?
Yeah, why bother getting up and keep going to the fucking refrigerator?
I wonder why you're doing that. What are you doing? You going out there to fucking crush the grapes?
No, I just was left out. I go put that phone and fucking stick it under the fucking pillow so I don't fucking hear it ringing anymore. Okay. Next.
Oh my God. Wow. I'm just so full disclosure. I'm just reading these in full. And, oh, good God. Oh my God, this is crazy.
Did we actually read one confession yet, or
there were follow-ups?
There's a follow-up.
Okay.
Yeah, we were just, we like to clear follow-ups when we get them, and we did. So, ready for the first fresh confession?
Yes.
That was dumb.
Oh,
All
I just want to confess. My brother just started watching the confessional show with us because my brother don't really watch the shows, but he's actually watched the last
Jimmy's
one.
bro. What's up, man?
Yeah. My brother Anthony.
So
he said that
Anthony.
He said he fucking loves the fucking show. He couldn't stop watching it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Does Anthony live near you, Jimmy?
He's in Comac, so that's about 30 minutes, from me right down the road.
Hey, Anthony, I might see you maybe next week. I'm going to be in the New Jersey area.
Oh, definitely. You're coming over here, no?
I don't know what they got me doing. I know I'm in Edison, whoever that is from you, because I got the seminar. Then they want me to film something at the gym. And then he said he has like maybe 1 or 2 store appearances somewhere, but he hasn't told me where. So I don't even know where that is.
All right. Because I thought you were going to come over here for like, spend a day or two if you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna try definitely.
Yeah.
Jimmy, the ladies love the facial hair.
I got some shit lined up for you.
I'm there 8 or 9 days, and I get there on the 5th, and I leave on the 12th. So,
all right.
They can't have me working the whole time, for God's sakes.
Well, I was hoping you could come out here too, because I wanted to take you to a couple of places, and
I want to go everywhere, Jim. I want to go to the grave site, visit your mother with you, and everything.
Yeah, I was going to swing by. My nephew wants to meet. He's training. He's looking pretty good these days. He's only 20 years old.
And Sivar again that just commented.
I am
a mental case. I don't need to look like one. I fucking am one, okay?
But time out, bad boy.
So how come I can't see the comments on the fucking screen? What happened?
I was trying to shut you guys don't, you get caught up in your stories. You don't look and listen. You got one from a girl, Jimmy, that says, "Tell Jimmy we love the facial hair."
Mm-hmm.
How does a magnifying glass?
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Put the magnifying glass on your facial hair so everyone can see it. Look at that, debonair.
Megan's got a nice hairdo there. Look at a little swift to the side there.
It's got a lovely hair.
Little tight neckband thing happening there. And
how come I can't see that?
The picture on.
You gotta use your magnifying glass. Hang on, I'll put it back up. You got your magnifying glass ready? Here it comes.
Oh yeah, I see her. Yeah. Oh, very pretty lady. Very pretty lady. Love the hair,
Super
Megan.
Dad.
Love the hair.
Super Dad, thank you very much for the donation, Super Dad.
Thank you. It's really nice of you. That's incredibly nice of you, Super Dad.
What is that?
Super Dad.
Thanks for
your
support.
Fan of Jimmy and Lee so much that I'm willing to pay to have them say hello, guys. I wait weekly for your show. Well, hello, Super Dad 16. I don't know what your real name is, but thank you for the money and thank you for watching and thank you for being fans of ours. You must be as crazy as us. You must be crazy as us to be a fan of ours, but thank you.
I want to say hello to Super Dad too. How you doing, brother? Thanks for your support, and that's greatly appreciated by us. So keep it going, and we're gonna keep it going.
Yeah.
You're the reason why we keep it going.
Hell yeah. The Pope really appreciates it too. He knows, as the Pope knows, that's how we work off donations.
Listen, he's got enough fucking gold in the Vatican vaults. He doesn't need anything.
Deep in the catacombs, buried.
Mate, he's still got half of that shit he stole off the Nazis, like the Jewish gold and shit. So.
Oh, not Nazi gold.
Yes, he's got it all.
The Pope's got Nazi gold. Oh man.
True story. True story.
I wouldn't doubt it.
All right. Well, should we do our first confession?
Yes. Our first confession.
Yep. Here's a fresh confession. It's really rough. Hey, have to confess, my penis almost killed a woman. Ready? It all happened like this.
Okay.
Buckle in. Sorry, Pope. He's a Canadian guy of all things too. He's been living in Taiwan for the last 25 years. I guess my first mini confession is that he's into Asian women. That's his first confession. He's a fan of Asian women in a big way. Living as a foreigner in Asia has more perks than one could ever imagine, and the abundance of women is one very great perk. Many years ago, before smartphones and the deluge of social media, there was a very important website in Taiwan that all expats made use of. The website acronym was TEALIT, T-E-A-L-I-T, which stood for Teaching English and Living in Taiwan. But everyone just called it TEALIT. This website, anyways, it had postings, items for sale. It's how you could live there and how you could mingle with the socials, with the locals. The language exchange part of the personals ads was just a conservative way of seeking companionship, if you catch his drift. And it was very popular and very useful. Well, on to the confession. One day, I met a nice young nurse for our first language exchange session. We had a coffee and chatted, and then went for a nice long ride through the mountains of Taiwan, which just sounds really lovely, honestly, to a little tourist Aboriginal village, had a nice stroll, and then returned to my apartment for a rest after the long afternoon of travels. Well, the rest turned into something a bit more active. And aside, I'm just a regular guy, 6 feet tall, quite muscular, apparently very well endowed. He had no idea. Our session started off hot and heavy in my large king-size bed. Oh, the dude's got his big king Taiwanese bed. At the time, I lived alone in a large apartment in a mountainous area of Taipei. I started giving it to the nurse, a petite Taiwanese woman. Doggy methods were utilized. Quickly noticed that there was blood on his unit. He also that was weird. I read that in my head as soon as he did that. He said, he thought maybe it's just that time of the month. I decided to switch things up, so I pulled out. When I did, blood came pouring out of her. Not just dribbling or dripping, but a river, and he gets very descriptive, of hot, fresh, iron-rich blood. Jesus, this gushed out.
She just had a miscarriage, that's all.
Yeah, right? And I just knocked out my headphones there. Sorry, this is how rough this story is. Okay.
Obviously, the poor woman's hemorrhages. She has to go to a hospital or something.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. There's plenty more, Jimmy. We're not just
oh my
stopping
God.
right there.
He failed to tell you he's the abortion doctor.
No. And it kept on coming. We immediately stopped what we were doing, and I asked her, "Are you okay?" But I knew something bad was up. Period blood doesn't have that. He describes how the smell is different. Like, so it couldn't just be like a menstrual cycle. But like, what the fuck on that alone?
Asian blood is probably the food they eat. It's a different
Jesus.
Well, it is. Like, sometimes, like, people eat stuff and their sweat's different if they have spices and garlic and stuff.
Sure.
And
do you think that
those
carries over
Asian
from blood,
people
though?
probably have a different smell to their bodies. It's like, it's true.
To their blood? You think it's like, maybe that's just the iron content? I don't know.
Wait a minute. So I have to ask something. I mean, does the guy go around smelling like I don't even.
I know, that's why I was like, hold up. How come you know the difference?
Like,
that's
the blood
crazy.
Smells different. What are you used to certain type of bloods? Like, what is
Jimmy,
it, like a vampire? This guy?
We should be scared. Yeah, we should be scared to ask because we're on a live show and the comments are just freaking open.
Let me find out.
It does. It hurts listening, Beams. It hurts telling you. Oh my God. It hurts to tell you, Beams. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck are you doing with that bit? I don't even want to know, man. I don't even want to know.
This is a cringe story.
He's something wrong with him, man.
I also don't feel very
what's
good.
That? Hold on. What's that? I don't feel so good.
Every time he picks that up, can you put the Inspector Gadget music on, please?
Is that the same guy?
If Tyler isn't gay, he will be now after reading this. I mean, it's definitely not arousing, is it? Anyways, there's a lot more.
I got a tickle. Speak for
yourself. What's arousing about a woman hemorrhaging on your unit? That's
Jimmy,
not arousing.
Jimmy, come on.
You're so narrow-minded.
Jesus.
That's
broaden your horizons, Jimmy. Come on, get with it. Come on.
I don't even know how I can drink this super red. This is like blood red wine too. Like this, it's like sickeningly like red. Yeah, you can see how dark that is.
That's why I stay with. That's why I stay with.
What the hell is that? Ew. Is that fiber?
I got a vampire tea bag and I just soaked it in water.
That looks like rose
Man,
petals.
we're
hardcore.
You said what's a vampire tea bag? I used tampon and just put it in water.
Oh my God. Lee, you are definitely different, man. I gotta say.
Oh, that's a polite way to say fucked up.
That's why I love you.
Just wild. There's a lot more. We better continue.
Think of something like that. I couldn't even fathom something like that. I mean,
we better continue.
You look at a tampon. I understand.
I get it.
It's a vampire's tea bag.
Yeah.
You didn't need it. We know.
I got it.
I'm explaining for the kids at home. Okay.
Oh God.
Well, guys, there's a lot more.
Carry on.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead. The guy. He noticed the blood smelled different than whatever.
That's right.
Whatever other blood he's used to.
So if you recall, he said, "Are you okay?" She said, "No problem, no problem." Stood up and went to the bathroom down the hall to get some tissues. Blood was pouring out of her on the way, covering the floor as she walked down the hall. Also, it was getting into dusk and she turned some lights on, but her hands were already bloody, so there was like blood. It was like a horror movie. There was blood all over the walls, on the light switches, handprints on the walls. She got some tissues and she stuffed them down there and then went to the living room to sit on the sofa. She still insisted nothing too terrible was going on and asked me to pop out and get some sanitary pads. Can you be a dear and just hop out and get me some sanitary pads? I told her I think you should go to the hospital, but she insisted. As another aside, Taiwan has more 7-Elevens per capita than any other country in the world. I did not know that. And there was a shop about 1 minute from my house. I ran out. Yeah, okay. Ran out, got a packet of napkins, and ran back home. That's his sanitary wipes.
Thank you, Brick King. Thank you, Brick King. Just made a donation. Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much. It's insane that you did that in the middle of this story. That's brave. That's bold. Thank you very much.
If you want Tyler to stop reading this story, make a bigger donation.
Yeah, tell me to stop, please. Wouldn't that be great?
So it's safe to say that this guy probably moved out of Taiwan and he's not going to date Asian girls.
Let's find out, shall we? Yeah. Okay, so anyways, I ran out, got napkins, ran back home. By the time I got back, she bled through all the tissues all over the sofa. Her face was pale white, like literally white as a ghost. She told me woman
clearly needs a hospital.
She then said, yeah, I need to go to the hospital ASAP. Shit, he put. She stuffed a couple of pads into her panties, tossed on shorts and a shirt, and we went out. We went back onto his motorcycle.
Jesus.
There was a big university hospital about a 3-minute fast drive from his home. And on the way there, she was telling me to go faster because she was about to pass out. He's shitting his pants, driving fast as hell to get to the emergency room. She gets in, told them in Chinese about what was going on and about how much blood she lost. Boom! They wheel her away. He can't really remember what happened next, but someone came out and told me she was in surgery and would have to wait. Jesus, what the hell, he thinks. I was panicked. My apartment was blood covered like a movie murder scene. And this nice little Taiwan woman was now in surgery for what? I had no idea. If she passed away, what the hell was I going to say? Hours and hours later, she's out of surgery. I get to talk to her finally. She told me she had lost pints of blood. The first thing they did was give her transfusions. Then they asked her what the hell she did because her cervix was completely ripped off.
Oh, beautiful.
Really? So this guy destroyed her.
She said the doctors were asking what kind of toys I was using on her, but she said all I did was use his massive organ. Forgive me, Jimmy and Lee, but I almost killed a woman with my schwazol.
This doesn't need forgiving because look.
Imagine the horror and the pride I felt simultaneously. I
didn't even see the horror side here.
That's a hell of a story.
There's a lot of horror, but I also knew that I had the greatest effing story of all time. Then I went home to finally clean up the disaster that my apartment was. P.S. That was our only date. I just couldn't imagine trying anything with her again. But my current partner knows that story, and when I'm rooting around in there and getting deep, she gets scared as hell. As she should, because she knows what happened to that woman those years ago. Woo!
He doesn't need forgiveness because they got together. They mutually wanted to get together. They had sex, and sometimes rough sex can lead to things. He didn't do it. Now, it'd be different if he said, "All right, I knew she had a tight vagina. Yeah, I'm going to get my big member in there and stab her to death." If he did something like that, knowing he could do that to her and really cause that much trauma, then you'd need forgiveness. But it's just two people making love. Things didn't go quite to plan. Accidents happen, and it all turned out for the best. So it's a nice story. I really liked it. I'm going to copy and paste that. And next time I'm alone, I'm going to have a little wank. And
no. Oh man.
Oh my God. I don't think
this dude needs a size queen. Well, I guess he might.
Harry, I get hard from anything. Thank you.
He doesn't have to. He don't need forgiveness. That was a total accident.
Yeah.
He learned a lesson. It sounds like. I hope. With great power comes great responsibility.
Exactly. Just sort of ease it in. Don't go balls deep straight away.
Like feel it out.
I thought, Lee. I thought your hand was a cat. I had to get the magnifying glass to look, but it wasn't a cat. What do you got in your hand there? Is that some kind of jewel or something?
It's a little tiny handcuff. Like a little finger cuff.
I got you. Okay, I see that.
For some very small kinky play.
Very nice.
I'm arresting myself, Jimmy.
I'm not even gonna ask, man. I'm not even gonna ask.
Is that a little Slazoli clan?
Let me go. Free George. Free George Floyd. Free George.
They do have thumb cuffs, don't they? They actually have that. I think in China or something. Yeah.
Does it save money?
I don't know. I really don't know what the theory is behind that, but
is that really effective?
I have no. Well, you don't want to rip your thumbs off.
So the little handcuffs, Wild Joker.
Yeah, there is.
What about those ones? Remember those thumb things you'd see? They put your thumbs under and they screw it down.
Oh yeah.
Good, huh?
That's the old days.
Oh,
Yeah.
we have a Mile High confession next.
Mile High.
Yeah, the old Mile High Club. We know what that is, don't we?
Yeah. Well, Lee Price is calling bullshit, saying unless his member's bigger than a baby's head. But you got to remember, a baby's head's coming out this way. He's going in that way, and there is only so much depth in there. So we could have torn something up there. I've finger popped a few girls, and I've caused blood from doing that. You can feel that little thing in there. It feels like, you ever see those things in a rock pool in the ocean, and it's red like that? It's got a hole in it, like some sort of sea urchin.
God.
That's what it feels like, and it's up there. And if you get it with your fingers and do that, the girl goes, "Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts."
That's there's absolutely like cervical limits that are different than when they're having a baby. And any women in the comments, feel free to chime in about that.
That's like saying, look, you have a big poo, your ass doesn't bleed, but sometimes if you took a dildo the size of your poo and shoved it in, your bum would bleed.
Sure enough. No, even like, and you.
That's good to know.
I heard on a different talk show, porn stars are trained, like, you know, if
trained.
They're trained to not, you know, to go in
like
at the right amount.
They're trained like an opera singer.
Very much like that, you know. It's a perfect analogy. But it's a powerful instrument. You got to know how to use it correctly, or you can do some damage. Absolutely.
As you said,
I don't have to worry about that.
I'm learning some stuff here tonight.
I don't have to worry about it too much.
I'm learning some stuff here tonight.
You didn't know that?
I've done it before. I got pretty broad hands like that, and that's like a hammer. Sometimes I do this and I do that, and I try to put all my fingers together, and you get to about here where the muscles are, then they start screaming, and when they start screaming, that's when they start pushing harder.
Good God.
Good God. I'm gonna have fucking nightmares tonight.
Yeah, I know. First you're like, you know, you're writing notes. Now you're gonna have nightmares.
I'm gonna be laying in bed. I'm gonna see this Lee's giant hand coming down at me.
No. Bend over, Jimmy.
No.
It's okay, Jimmy. You know what will calm you down, Jimmy? When I'm there, I'll let you hold my hand. You'll feel the warmth, and you'll be all feeling good again.
That's so nice. Yeah,
that'd be like a blessing. I got
it.
I'm good.
That would be. Sometimes you got to face
your
fears, Jimmy. You got to face your fears, and my hands coming.
Listen, what goes on in the catacombs, it stays in the catacombs.
Yeah, you got to get me out of the catacombs first, Lee.
You do that, he'll get you out.
Yeah, get me out, please.
All right. Well, do you want to hear the Mile High confession?
Yes, this is live 0311.
It's actually literally live. See, that's proof. That's like literally proof.
Yes, it is.
How could it not be live otherwise?
Wait, what's that say?
I could be saying
proof. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, every time I see that magnifying glass pop, I want to see Jimmy's eye looking at me.
That's so good. It's been my favorite part of the whole show for sure, easily.
And you know what it is? I'm being sincere here.
This is live.
I know it's funny.
Yeah, we're live, man.
Yeah,
we're live.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go into the next confession.
So the Mile High Club, I've heard of that before. What is that exactly? The Mile High Club?
It's when you have sex on an airplane.
Oh.
More or less. I guess. And you know what? It doesn't have to be. It can be any kind of flying vehicle. You know, any kind of like area, like
helicopter.
I'm sure it's been done. I don't personally know anyone that's been on a helicopter.
A hot air balloon.
Could you imagine?
Hey Jimmy, look at me with your magnifying glass. Jimmy, look at me. Now, do I?
You both have one.
Do I look like you, Jimmy? This is how it looks.
That is pretty funny. I didn't realize it looks like that. Oh my God.
Hold on, let me read the comments. Let me read the comments.
Yeah, can you see them? Prosperous.
Oh my God, he's making fun of me.
Would you have sex in a hot air balloon, Cardinal Lee? Would you be able to?
Yeah, I would love that. Yeah, I would hang them
how
over
many,
the side of the
people?
basket.
For my birthday, my friend brought me that hot air balloon ride, and I went up in it. There was 15 other people in it. So if we're going in the hot air balloon, how many other people are in the balloon with us?
Let's say it's just you, another person. But would you be able to like bang up in a hot air balloon? Would you?
Why wouldn't you?
I feel like it would
first of
psych
all,
me out.
isn't there like a controller in the hot
Yeah,
air balloon? Yeah. So what are you
Well,
gonna do? You're gonna like
pretend it's
have
automated.
sex?
Well, I guess it's going to be like a little threesome up there. So
But then again, if you're with a freaky girl and she don't care,
It's
and
a
you don't
hot
care,
girl. Hot
Yeah.
girl air balloon.
And they go,
she's doing yeah.
sometimes it's actually a turn on when you're having sex in front of somebody. It's actually a turn on sometimes. So
yeah. You could do a
I
doggy
can
while
see
she's
that.
hanging
You're not
over the
forgiven.
side.
There goes another comment. Hold on.
He's
Oh,
not
no.
forgiven.
God, please forgive me for watching this.
We can't guarantee that.
Oh,
So you need to back up? You still trying to get a glimpse there?
I can see it on the computer over here.
I also love a Catacombs movie. Those are good. Those are fun horror
Listen,
movies.
I don't understand these people. So they're saying, please forgive me. Oh, that was a quick comment. It came down already. So the person said, God, please forgive me for watching this. Why
He's just
watch
joking,
it?
Jimmy. He's fucking joking.
Oh, he's joking? All right. I take shit
Yeah.
seriously. You know, I mean, I get
Oh
very
man,
offended
yeah. I'll tell you. Do you have
Yeah,
a nice Ozalute to your health, Jimmy?
I got to drink
you.
some more. Maybe
Jimmy
I
needs
won't do
another
shit if I
glass.
drink a-
Jimmy,
Yeah, I'm having
don't
yeah,
even
I'm
get the
having-
glass. Just get the fucking bottle, Jimmy. Just
Pirate bottle it.
You know, I'm very Italian. I get, us Italians, us real Italians, we get very offended by things. That's just the way we are.
Thank you. Someone said
That's
the
why I
best
like it,
show coming out.
yeah.
Someone said it's the best show coming out of RX right now. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Boom,
Thank you.
baby.
Oh, another comment. Hold on. What does it say? By far best show. Oh, okay, yeah. How come you get it first, Lee, and then I get it later?
Would the viewers like us to get Armon and Armin on?
They want
No.
they want us to do what?
I was just joking, Jimmy.
Oh,
I said we're going to get
I-
Armin and Armon on.
my right leg started shaking for a minute. I gotta calm down here.
Well, it's a intervention
Nah,
there. Divine.
I got nothing against anybody.
All right. Well, on that note, Here we go.
We need different personalities in the world. That's what makes the world interesting. If everybody was the same, we'd be like AI robots.
Damn straight.
What fun would that be?
Does this make me look funny when I watch the show like this?
no, it's fine. Perfectly fine. Now push in.
See, I got to ask you, Lee. The magnifying glass helps, right?
It does. It does.
Yeah.
I've had this in the drawer for a long time.
Well, now you got it out. Keep it on the desk.
Oh,
You can always
I've
use it.
even got a string around it. Look, I can wear it around, isn't it?
There you go. Jimmy,
Just keep
Jimmy.
it around.
Oh,
Hold
not
on.
that one. Will says, "Get your squeaky toy, Will." Jimmy, squeaky toy, come, Jimmy.
Will. I got to tell you something about Will. His nickname's Tin Man. He's on my job. Great guy, and he's the one that ordered the shirt for me. So I don't know. I don't know if he was supposed to get it today, but maybe.
Busted, you got to be in work on Monday. You can't have a heart attack on YouTube.
You see the one that does the duck noise?
Yeah, he's your squeaky toy guy.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. So I got to ask you, Will, being that he can hear me, right? Because it's live.
Yeah, he's watching us.
Yeah. So
He's
did the shirt come in, Will? That's what I want to know. Did the shirt come in?
Your priestly shirt.
What is he saying?
We'll see if he gets back. I'll update you if he does.
Okay, yeah, because he ordered it for me the first time, and then it didn't fit. So now we ordered, we measured the neck, and we ordered the bigger shirt. So
It just showed up
That's
5
not
minutes
that's
ago.
not a terrible idea. You guys want to bring Johnny Bravo on?
Your shirt showed up not 5 minutes ago, Jimmy.
Oh, there you
What?
go. It showed
I
up
don't
5
like-
minutes ago.
I don't like Johnny Bravo
What'd you
because he
say?
keeps doing
It
those
just
silly
showed up
videos.
5 minutes
on
ago.
stage.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ, figures. All right, now we'll have it for next week. Not a
There you
problem.
go.
Will, I want to thank you for ordering the shirt for me, and maybe we can see each other tomorrow anyway, because I got to see you anyway. So thank you for that. Love you, brother.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
for watching
Will,
the show
for
and
getting
support.
Jimmy's. Thank you, Will, for getting Jimmy's uniform. Thank you.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm
So you can do
hopefully,
the holy
if
work.
Lee has time, I want to take him in the truck one day at work and run him upstate, and he can see all the pot farms and all the shit we do up there. That'd be great.
Well, your horse won't get upset if I share the front seat with him, will he?
Nah, I'll put him in the middle there. He'll be all right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to upset the dynamics of the truck, Jimmy.
No, he's all right. He usually looks
Okay.
out the window, but I'll put him in the front. He'll be all right.
Jimmy will probably get me in the truck, and Jimmy has always when I get in the truck, Jimmy will be like, "Lee, you're worse than me." I'll probably be yelling at people, "You fucking idiot, get out the fucking way!"
Lee, if you were a real priest, would you molest a young Jimmy? Is that a girl that said that? Man, shit, that's on people's
Hard
minds.
to say. Yeah,
Yeah,
girl.
it is a girl. Hold on, let me look at my.
I bet you she would.
Jesus, man, the
I'd
stuff that
I'd molest a young
the
her.
things that people come out with. I mean, you molest me? Is that what you're saying?
Look at
Yeah,
that
a
hair
young
on it.
version.
Looks like Mariah Carey. That looks like Mariah
What's wrong
Carey.
with the version now? Why I gotta be young?
Yeah, why
I
can't he rape the
yeah,
version
man,
right now?
I'm offended by that. What do you mean
Well,
the young
she's
version?
she's just playing into a little bit of priest, raping altar boy
I'd probably
humor.
take Jimmy now because
Oh,
he's more
I got
more
you.
mature, more experienced now. If a
And that's
younger
your
Jimmy wouldn't know
confession.
what to do, and I don't want to have to show Jimmy which way to pull it and suck it and bend and that. Jimmy's more worldly now, so we could just get naked and it'd just be like automatic pilot. Would be like big spoon, little spoon, and
sometimes guys in pasta. Oh yeah, right. Sometimes guys in pastas, girls. He's right.
But also, hi from Sydney. Hello from
hi, Sydney.
Tallahassee, Florida. From Australia. Oh shit, you're near Sydney, aren't you?
Yeah, Sydney's down the road. It's going to be warm today, Shane. So make
What's
sure
happening, Shane?
Look out for your pet, Shane.
I got to come to Australia one day. I got to come visit Lee at the house.
I would also love to check out Australia.
Yeah. They'll have to fucking knock me out for that flight, though, but I'll definitely try to make it.
What you need to do, Jimmy, is another
time.
Oh,
Michelle. We got girls watching. See? That's several women now.
There's no layover flights to Australia, is there, Lee?
No direct. You have to go like New York.
What did that one say, Tyler?
Oh, great question. If you'd like, feel free. If you don't care about your anonymity, you can drop your confession right in the comments. Otherwise, I'm keeping an eye on the confession booth. If you want to let me know that you dropped a confession, we can also take them that way. We are taking confessions live.
And Jimmy, if you want to come to Australia, what I should do is I'll come to America and then I'll fly back with you. That way it makes it easy. If you've got someone to fly with, we can just
absolutely, 100%.
And it's free alcohol, Jimmy. Free alcohol.
Oh, that's the best.
Yeah.
I freak out on long flights, man. I'm bad at long. I can't even go to California.
Especially when Jimmy's asleep and I grab him by the shoulders and I scream and wake him up. We're going down. We're going down.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd be really good. Yeah. What does it say? Lead priest for president. Yeah, I'll vote for him.
Yeah. Jimmy's going to be my vice president.
I'll vote for
him.
Okay,
I'll vote for that cabinet.
He's got the same ideas I do, so I'm in with that. Salute.
I am one.
Here's
I'm
the
an lollipop. I'm an Oompa Loompa from the Wizard of Oz, not a lollipop.
That's your platform?
We are the lollipop guild, the lollipop guild, the lollipop guild.
Oh, that's Wizard of Oz, right?
Yeah, it says the Wizard of Oz on there.
Lollipop kids, yeah. Now you're crossing.
That's disturbing as hell. I'm definitely gonna have nightmares tonight, man. His hand up my ass. Oompa Loompa coming in my room in the middle of the night. Him molesting me.
Whoa. This guy had a dream that Jimmy and himself crashed in a plane, a small engine plane. He was hanging on the front, but you both survived. Yay.
Oh, well.
So it was an action movie.
What does it mean I was hanging on the front? What does that mean? So it says, had a dream, Jimmy and myself crashed in a plane. Small engine plane. I would never get in a fucking small engine.
I was hanging on the front.
I was hanging. So what do you mean I was hanging on the front? Like what? I was outside the plane, like by the prop. What does it mean?
We can't look into it. We can't look into it too deep, Jimmy. We can't look into it too deep.
Well, they say something. I can't look too deep. So they say something about dreams. They say if you have a dream and you don't tell anybody about the dream, it will come true. So being that you told the dream, it won't happen. That's how that goes. Just like it's an old,
last night, there we were, Jimmy and I on the beach, and he was sucking me off while I was drinking wine, and then.
Oh my God! So it's just like the old Italian thing, like when you're in the kitchen and you're washing. I don't have a dishwasher; I got to wash everything by hand. So when you're washing your forks and knives.
Thank you for your donation, Beams.
Thank you, Beams.
Going to fly around the world to see Lee.
Yeah.
Around, he put in quotes because he doesn't believe it.
I think we're at like what $25-30 donations already.
Let me tell you something about that. Hold on.
Very much appreciated. It's gonna literally be how we can keep the show going, I think.
And as you people might know from the last show, I've still got this rape whistle that I've been blowing, and I'm still yet to get raped.
So it's working.
No, I've been blowing it, but I haven't been raped yet.
Oh, you want it to rape? You want it to cause a rape?
Well, that's what it does, isn't it? That's what the rape whistle for. It's like you go, and that lets you know you're ready. Is that what it is, or what?
How about you keep the whistle in your mouth
totally.
when you're getting raped, so you get the intervals of the whistle.
Hey,
So what were you just saying, Tyler, about this show?
How about I
going
pull
on?
up my anus and when he's blowing me, it will whistle.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Oh, we got Dave Thomas here, and he says, "Hey Tyler, I sent you some pics on the confessional so you can put the faces to the last shows." It was about the story about a guy that found a lovely trans woman who he's very much in love with, and she's in prison but getting out soon.
Dave writes regularly to me on Instagram, and it is true love. And that's what we say. Look, we don't bash gays. Look, my father's gay. He's been with his partner for over 40 years. My cousin was a transsexual, and his friends would come visit, and they're lovely people. We don't bash. We might joke, but we joke about everyone. But
yeah.
And it's like we said, if this person,
hey,
Dave has found true love, we don't judge. Love is love. It's like if that's who, floats your boat and gets your heart pumping, and you found love. Because look how many straight people live in loveless marriages. Look how many Look how many straight people cheat on their missus and that. And trust me, there's a lot of straight people who are married to women who secretly have affairs with men and stuff like that. They're in the closet. So Dave's brave enough to come out and admit he's in love with this woman. That's how it should be. He doesn't care what the world thinks. He's in love. So he's like, fuck the world. I love this person. So good on you, Dave.
And we're going to show. So he's got some pictures of them together.
Well said, Father.
He's got some lovely pictures.
Michael gave $1.99 for the whistle.
Hey, he loved that whistle. Thank you so much, Michael. And
I feel like he just
Michael got you.
Michael got you.
He got you $1.99.
Huh?
So,
what?
So
he tipped us. He tipped us because he loves the rape whistle.
He donated.
He got excited when he saw the rape whistle.
Because I blew the whistle and he only gave $1.99. I feel like I have been raped.
Dave says, all truly, thank you.
Oh,
you're welcome, Dave. You're welcome.
I can't, man. My stuff.
At any rate,
I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for him too. And here's a picture of Dave and Kim.
And just secretly,
looks like they're tripping. Looks like they're on. Looks like they're in the middle of a Molly trip right there.
And just secretly, Dave, if you got any videos or photos, I wouldn't mind having a look. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the happiness there. Look at the happiness. I've seen married people in photos that look miserable as hell. You can see that's true happiness. So good on you.
It's true. And then he had one more. He had one more fun photo. Let me pull up there. It's that was our secret sexy stalker. Still got that.
Does Dave have a tattoo on the side of his head there too, or is it?
I'm not. I could go back to the other one. I'm not sure. But there he is. Some fun heart glasses. There's Kim.
Right. Look at Dave there. Looking like the Fly.
You're looking kind of like a Hunter Thompson, or like that artist that looks like Hunter Thompson.
Did they just come out of Ash Wednesday or something?
I like his.
That's a good question.
I like his outfit he's got on. Looks like he's some sort of
Elvis
European, like he's been to visit
Tom
the Queen.
Jones. I'm thinking Tom Jones.
Hell yeah.
They look like he stole Elton John's.
So I mean, is he on the show? Is he so?
He's in the comments.
Is that Ash Wednesday on their heads there? Because I really can't make out what's going on there. It looks like.
Let me have a look. Hold on, Jesus Christ.
It's a good question. Looks like some kind of little
maybe it's
what do you
part
call
of the
tattooing?
Maybe when you go to that club, they give you a marking on your head, the mark of the beast.
Oh, okay, yeah, that doesn't look like Ash Wednesday. It looks like an actual.
And you know, look at this picture. Look, I'm being honest here. Like she looks like a nice lady.
Yeah, they look very happy. I have to say they do. They look very happy. What's wrong with happiness?
Well, in that photo, Dave's not smiling. Dave's trying to be hard in that photo. Like,
yeah, still best. Check it out.
I bet it was hard down
listen,
the bottom.
happiness comes in all shapes and forms, man. You can't knock anybody who's happy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, whatever makes you happy, that's what you got to do.
Hey, Jimmy, Luke.
As a thing, look how Athena puts it.
I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck makes me happy.
Look how Jimmy. Look at that one.
Look at that comment from Luke on there, Tyler.
Put that comment up.
Put that comment up for Jimmy.
Which one, Luke's?
Yeah, Luke's comment. Look at that, Jimmy. Look at that. There's someone
Jimmy
giving you a compliment.
the reason I stopped smoking crack and lost 60 pounds. Wow, Jimmy.
Wow.
See the effect you're having?
That's Luke from The Job. I know who that is.
Oh, shit. You know him. That's fun.
And he looks like he's 60 pounds. So he must have been 120 at one time. Luke, I'll be catching you on Monday, Luke. I'll be seeing you
First rave
Monday.
Kim took me to. Oh, face painting.
I want everyone to know Jimmy's the reason why I started doing crack.
What is this here? First rave Kim
face
took
painting.
You.
Wizard's tape.
Some wizard face painting stuff.
Where,
there you
hey,
go.
Dave, where did you put the wizard's wand, Dave?
Well, you know, he's not going to tell us that.
Yeah, he would. Dave's a very
so
open
that's
person.
what the mark was.
Wingardium Leviosa. Let it levitate.
Thank you for clearing that up, Dave. Thank you.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you for the follow-ups.
I like
for
Ruben's funny comment.
participation.
Look at Ruben's funny comment. That's just a funny comment from Ruben. He's being funny, but it's funny.
Jimmy is the reason I moved to New York City and drive a broken truck and scream at Asian drivers. Oh, what a life! God damn. Next
depressing.
confession. You're right, Michael. I agree.
That is fucking depressing. How about that? Next confession, Michael said.
You ready, guys?
I guess you're getting impatient.
I mean, I'm ready to confess. I'm ready to tell their confession. I can feel it. Okay.
I'm ready.
You know, but Michael's got to understand. We got to elaborate on each confession. We just can't read it and you know.
Yeah, but Michael knows we're an hour 20 in, so why don't? Okay, so a few years ago,
wait, we're an hour and 20 in already.
I know,
Jimmy. That's showbiz, baby. Well, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but we're gonna be.
I was gonna slip into something more comfortable at the hour mark.
What are you doing, Lee?
Don't you worry, Jimmy.
I did not expect to hear that.
I got my Mike O'Hearn shirt on. Baby, don't hurt me.
Look at that.
Hey,
O'Hearn.
I hope the donations are coming in now as I'm undressing.
Oh, whoa. Confess on that bicep. That's what the people are here for.
Jesus,
I like Mike. Mike's a good guy,
Jesus Christ.
You know, we met him out in California, me and Lee, when he was getting abducted into the Hall of Fame. You know?
Hold on. I'm coming. Well, not really. I'm just breathing. Just breathing. Carry on. Read the confession.
All right. I'll read the confession now. So, a few years ago, I got selected for a reality TV show with a huge celebrity on a big TV channel. What, is he back? No, you're just giggling. All right.
Yeah.
He got selected for a reality TV show, huge celebrity on a big TV channel. I wonder what it was. Maybe he'll tell us in the comments. It was a blur, strange and dreamy experience, and before I knew it, I was on a long flight back home. I need to be discreet because the company can sue me because of agreements. Fair enough. So they're not going to tell us what this was for. Anyway, after the show... Oh, wow. You're a little more comfortable now? Your ceremonial robes?
Hey, listen, he's getting a little bit old.
My eyes
the smoke will be coming out the chimney soon.
Oh, girl right here. I thought I said God right here because that's what I read when I saw this new garment.
Why is this purpose? Why is she saying, or he's saying, girl right here? What is
we did like a little informal poll to see if it was just dudes, if it was a sausage fest in the comments, and it's not. There's also girls tuning in too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We don't have anything against that.
Look at that.
Carry on.
Lee, I'm jealous, man. I don't even have a fucking priest shirt. You got all these fucking outfits, man.
Oh,
I gotta
it's
get some
amazing.
wine. I gotta get another glass of
I'm
wine,
a pit.
Fuck this shit.
I'm a pit. That's Pope in training. What's this fucking thing here? What's this? Woo.
Do I see a little eyeliner, or is that
Hey,
just
look,
like...
Look
at this
fucking
little...
goofy.
Looks like a toboggan hat.
Excuse me, I'm just gonna grab this bottle of wine here.
Drink the whole bottle.
It's amazing.
I got the wheels of my chair stuck on the road.
Yeah, careful. Don't want to derobe yourself.
Oh God.
Oh shit, man. We'll get to this confession, I promise. Michael, hang in there, Michael. I am. I mean, come on. He's put on garb. All right. Anyways, confession. Remember, he went to he involved himself in a reality show. Can't talk about it because of the NDAs he decided. Anyways, he was back on a very long flight home after the whole reality show shoot. It sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
He needed to be discreet because of the company. Anyway, after the show, in flight, some mysterious guy didn't want to sit next to this gorgeous Latin lady who was drinking wine. Hey, the guy next to me, straight out of a movie. Salute to your health. The guy next to me, he puts in parentheses, straight out of a movie, said, "Be nice to her. She just had problems with her husband." So the woman gets drunk, keeps hanging on me, starts playing with his shazoli under the blanket and letting me feel her pee. And there's breasts exposed, and invites me to the toilet. So here we go. Classic. I mean, there's already
in-flight meal coming on.
For our one lady viewer that enjoys the show, this confession's for her. Clearly, we got some Mile High action. You can't pay for this stuff, but you can donate for this stuff, folks.
Yeah.
Rape whistle. Wow.
Anytime you donate, we will toot the rape whistle. That's a new thing now. And he'll go woohoo.
You know what I find funny about this is that sometimes in the comments people go, "You idiots dressing up like that." And I think, yeah, we are. But you know what? You're sitting there watching three men dressed like this.
Oh, that's true. That's a point. Anyways, let's get back to this sexy Mile High story. Yeah. I'm just really trying to imagine this beautiful Latin woman to make the story fun to read. Where did I get at? Okay, invites him to the toilet. Anyway, after this Mile High experience, she starts saying that she doesn't know her way in the country and if I can help her, etc. I get paranoid, thinking this is a smuggling trap or something, and he hauls ass after landing. She was one of the most finest women that he ever met, though. So kudos to you. After this encounter, I went into another mindset, thinking I got fame and all. I started getting high on life and having sexual encounters with strippers, women, single and married. Started effing everyone he encountered. I went to foreign countries. Dude, this literally changed the dude's course of his entire life.
You start this again. Hold on.
It fucked him up.
What do we got here?
What do you got, Lee?
No! Get that massage gun up! You do not put that down. This is not okay for air.
Well, you're a bishop, man.
We can't. You're a cardinal bishop. We can't get that massage gun up. You can't.
Oh my God!
This isn't for air. This isn't for air.
It's a good thing I don't fucking drink. I tell you.
I didn't see the massage gun come back up.
You don't have to drink, Lee. I had mushrooms before you started the show.
Ding! Thank you.
Ding! For Jimmy's yarmulke. Thank you, Beams.
I got it right here. Beam, I got it right here for him.
Oh, there it is. Oh man, it's all coming together. It's all coming together.
Small donation towards Jimmy's yarmulke.
Nice. And there you go.
Here it is. I was going to get him the one with the propeller. I was going to get the one with the propeller on top. That was an extra $2. I couldn't afford it, so he's only getting this one.
Fair enough. Thank you, Beams. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Beams.
Hey, we've made more money. We've made more money on this show than After Hours has ever made.
Oh no! All right, let's get back to the saucy story. So, okay, the guy.
There is some truth to that.
The guy had a insane Mile High experience with a gorgeous woman. Mm-hmm. And it altered the course of his entire life to the point that now he's like a gigolo. He feels.
I thought he was going to say it ordered the course of the plane for a minute.
I'm telling you. I mean, he's literally like international gigolo. He went to foreign countries, banging ladies of the night. Oh, too many effed up stories and side chicks, especially the time I was on Gear, Trend, D-Ball test, mixed with drugs and alcohol. Oh. One night, I had 2 bottles of whiskey. Mm-hmm. Jesus. After all that stuff, and some stripper gave me some substance. He doesn't even know I went batshit crazy. Had 5 ladies with me, one of them a lady boy, and I had a huge orgy. Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful.
On and off, I had these crazy nights once or twice a year, even during my marriage. Now we're running into trouble. I love my wife, but we didn't have a sexual lifestyle for almost 3 years. Well, I mean, that's not normal.
He should have got his wife into it. He should have got his wife into it. Give her
right instead of just not having any sex.
One of those special Bill Cosby cocktails.
Well, did that mean that he was on that binge?
Yeah, he just went nuts. He got that Mile High Club, and he just went nuts.
Well, yeah, it sounds like all this happened after that Mile High experience, Jimmy. And it sounds like he got married in the midst of it. Kind of like Wolf on Wall Street style. You guys have seen Wolf of Wall Street, right? I'm getting those vibes.
Yeah, very true,
Wait,
Luke.
so he got married in the midst of all of that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
So he has some of these crazy orgy nights while he was married and while they weren't having a sexual lifestyle for almost 3 years. So this came to a head. He said, I stopped drinking, smoking, and everything, and I try to be a good man. As getting older, I also try to train again, but it ain't used to be like before. I was once as fit and strong as some pros in my gym. Now I'm just an old fat man in the gym. I had to struggle, depressions, addictions, injury. I became aggressive and hostile to everyone and anyone, especially when once my wallet got stolen by some chicks in a dodgy neighborhood, and I became paranoid that criminals or government was following or trying to trick me. I'm not a criminal, and I try to live a normal life for the last 2-3 years, but it's in the back of my mind, like Lee said, a few times, all the sins and the wrong decisions. And you guys are so...
I hate to cut you off. Thank you, Super Dad, again. So I'm getting a new costume and Marco's pennant. Oh, yes.
Oh, hey, my God, it's rolling. Thank you so much, Super Dad.
What Marcos just said, Jimmy and I, that is in the works for our next costume for Jimmy and I.
Oh my! It's really fun to say too, because my wife Samantha was like, "If I'm going to come into the frame with the wine, I got to be in a habit or something too."
Yeah. $5. All right.
Maybe you'll see Jimmy and I in those nuns costumes next week. Live.
I would love nothing more. Oh my God!
I'm gonna have to get a hold of Tin Man. I have to get.
Hey, we got our first viewer on. We got Shane on Facebook. How about that? What movie is this from? It sounds like it's from a movie.
We're going to be in Jimmy's Jeep driving around the nuns costumes.
Thank you so much for that $5 donation, Marcos. Appreciate it, man. Keeping the show going.
Dave's not going to believe this when he sees the RX bank account.
You got to toot the rape whistle. We got those 2 donations.
Tin Man, you still out there? Tin Man, are you still out there? Because you got to get me a nun outfit now. I hope you're listening.
I can get you one. I got to go pick mine up.
He probably fell asleep already.
Jimmy, do you want me to pick you one up when I go to the costume shop? I'll just get the biggest one they have.
Lee's gotcha. All right. So just to finish up he says, you guys are somewhat my savior. Lee makes me motivated in and outside the gym. Jimmy makes me feel like all is okay and just live on. And the glue of all the show is Tyler. Damn. Appreciate it.
Nice. Very nice.
To your health. I'll drink to that. Thank you guys. And look.
Salute, brother.
Salute. Thanks for that.
And look, oh, mighty ones, look at my works to spare. Love and prayers. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. What do we think? Fathers? Cardinals?
Well, I don't think he would have been the married part if he was doing it while he was married is a bit off. But the rest of it seems like he was missing something from his life. You know, when you're just missing something from your life, and sometimes it might be something simple like just going to the gym. And you go to the gym, you feel renewed and you feel vibrant again. Stop laughing, Jimmy, wiping your eyes. But
it's just the whole thing's getting to him.
He had sex on the plane, and
I'm
it just
getting very emotional.
It's like his door on life. His door on life was almost shut, but this person on the plane kicked the door on life open again, and he came out. And next thing, he's having orgies, and he's having this and that with lady boys and women. It's like a new lease on life. And like, if it makes you feel alive and it makes you feel good and stuff like that, well, you know, thank you. And Will, thank you very much. Yes, for the $5 towards our nuns' costumes. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Oh, Will! Woo!
Wait, let me see this. I'm getting excited here.
You're getting a budget for the costumes, guys. It's fantastic.
Well, I guess I have to order a nun costume.
It says celebrate
yes, absolutely, Will. You gotta get
Will.
You gotta get me a
Will. We gotta celebrate the super chat. Do the way.
Hell yeah.
Definitely, Will.
Even the Pope says, thank you, Will.
Just like that.
I gotta
say, with this guy experienced, Lee, with this guy experienced, I kind of did in between each relationship. So every time I fell out of a relationship, I went nuts, with the women and all kinds of, clubs, and I went out of my mind for, until I actually met somebody else. That's I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's what I did. I kind of like the rebel, the rebel broke out in me, because I was, when I was in relationships, I was always good. I was a one-woman man, and I did the right thing. But then once I broke out, I became this, like Mr. Hyde, was that Dr. Hyde, Mr. Jekyll, whatever the fuck that was.
Well, it's like when you're on a strict diet for a long time, and you dieting and dieting and
Same
dieting.
thing.
When the diet's over, you just go nuts with hamburgers and cake,
pizza,
and everything.
right.
Yeah, it's just like you can't stop. After a while, you do stop, but for those first month or two, it's like you just need to get everything you can again into your body.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like what I did. Same thing. When I every time what is this guy saying here? Yo, I couldn't read that one.
I mean, it's someone that just popped in. He was excited to catch it live.
Thank you.
So same thing happened to me. Every time I got out of a relationship,
Cash.
I went crazy. I don't know if that's bad, good, or indifferent, but whatever. That's what I did.
Human.
Yeah. Hey, it's just being human. No, we all do it.
Yeah,
just don't do it if you're in a relationship. After a relationship, that's fine. A lot of people do it too.
At least be honest. Like, talk about it in a relationship.
Men admit to it, though. Women do it, but women won't admit to it. They'll just say, "Oh, I didn't do anything. I just stayed at home with my girlfriends and didn't do anything."
Yeah. Everybody goes nuts after a relationship, I know I did several times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm feeling a moment coming on.
Uh-oh.
What do you feel?
Mean?
I'm feeling a moment.
I thought you said you feel a helmet coming on.
Exactly. I'm feeling a moment.
Oh,
coming.
wow.
Uh-oh. What do you feel?
It's beautiful and definitely.
I thought you said you feel a helmet coming on.
You got echoing going on.
That's us listening.
Oh, wow.
That's us through the mic.
I hate it. Trick me.
You gotta stop burning. You gotta stop burning incense, Lee. I
was playing Ave Maria for Jimmy.
I love Ave. How did you know I like Ave Maria?
Who does?
Jimmy, the Lord works through me. I know a lot of things, Jimmy.
You want to hear something funny? So the other day, we were in the trucks driving at work, and me and Will started doing classical, because I work with Will every day. We started doing classical music. We do it with the CBs. We do it in the, we click the CB and we put it on the speaker. That's what we do. And I was playing Ave Maria and I was singing it to him. And then he was playing classic music. This is the shit we do in the truck when we're driving. It's a lot of fun, actually. I have to say, it breaks the day up, because otherwise you're cursing and screaming at everybody on the road. You're dealing with the bumps. And today was a nightmare. The rain was a nightmare coming back.
Will's sort of like your little godsend at work, Jimmy. When you're getting stressed out and getting angry, Will sort of pulls you. Well,
for Will's birthday, I bought him a little squeaky toy. You hold it and you shake it, So that's what he does. When we'll be driving down the road, and all of a sudden I'll grab the CB. I go, "That son of a bitch is coming! That fucking right birthday!" And all of a sudden Will goes. And all of a sudden I calm down. It's just like
I was almost going to say, fuck you, Jimmy, because you didn't get me nothing for my birthday, but it's okay.
Well, you didn't come out here yet.
I thought we were all closer than that, but I guess Will's taken over up there. It's all right. It's all right.
Well, you got to get your ass over here.
That's okay. Look out, Will, when I come there. I'm going to be the jealous boyfriend. Will,
guys, we got a confession in the comments.
Oh, a confession in the comments.
What do we got?
Okay, here it comes.
My girlfriend threw out all my blue pills. Now the only thing that gets my tallywhacker working is listening to a 25-minute completion of Mr. G motivational moments. God loves me.
God. Now that's that. I thought I had problems listening to Mr. G to get hard. That's something special.
Oh, it's so specific.
Oh my God.
That's a thing all unto itself.
Could you imagine if you had to listen to Mr. G to get going for anything?
I put my Pope hat on the Pope, but where it's looking on the camera, it looks like he's wearing a beach hat.
It looks like he's wearing a safari hat, like he's out on safari.
I have to confess, when I
what do you confess?
Let's hear it, Jimmy.
When I talk to Mr. G on the phone, we call each other once in a while, and he always gets me laughing, man. We laugh very hard on the phone together, me and him.
No, he means he's a good guy. I think Mr. He's a good. He makes delicious fucking cookies. I'll tell you that.
He's a funny bastard. He really is.
I'll reply to Jake's question in a minute.
Guys, we've got someone in the comments claiming to be your stalker, Jimmy.
Really?
Yeah. Blow the whistle.
Wait, I was just taking a. I'm only just noticing all these different attempts. Wait, I was just in the bathroom taking a leak. Hold on, I'm coming right
Look
back.
at all these comments that I've missed.
Don't tell him you're in the bathroom touching it, Jimmy. Come on. Well, why Jimmy's in there?
Down here in the catacombs, we're only allowed like one toilet bowl in the shower.
I'll tell Jake the story quickly. Jake, I was in a threesome, Jake, with my girlfriend at the time, who became my second or third wife. I can't remember. I lose count. And we're having a threesome. We're swapping positions up and down, back and forth, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to get up now and stretch the legs, so she can have her fun there. So she's riding the guy. I'm just standing beside the bed, touching her boobies. And as I'm touching the boobies, I'm like, oh, someone's sucking my pee-pee. I'm like, well, it can't be my wife. Her head's here. And I looked down. It was him. And it's like someone said, Lee, why didn't you stop him? I said, I didn't want to offend him. He might go, oh, you homophobic? Or you whatever. I said, and plus, to be telling you the truth, he was doing a good job. If I didn't look down and know it was him, I would have thought it was a girl. So I'm just standing there. I'm thinking, oh God, I'm going to come. Now this is the dilemma. I'm going to come. Do I fucking step back? Do I do whatever? So I must have started moaning, like, when you're going to come, you sort of start. So I did that, and he put his hand on my ass and pulled my member into his mouth more, and I shot my load, and he swallowed, and yeah, I never looked him in the eyes again. That's a story.
Perfect way to end. Oh
God,
goodness gracious! He blew the whistle.
Yeah, I blew the whistle, all right. Don't you worry. He went his whistle,
and that guy just messes all the.
That was actually I rehashed that from way earlier because it seemed like it fit.
Oh, it did. It did fit. That's why I said it.
And we killed Jake. You killed him, Lee.
If I didn't know it was a guy, seriously, if it was a dark room and I didn't look down, trust me, you wouldn't have known it was a guy doing it compared to a girl. I've had plenty of girls do it, and I'm thinking,
is a mouth like what's more? Is a mouth like is one more female than like a male? Like what's the difference? The mouth.
Yeah, it's a mouth, and but I think too, he sort of had whatever it was, the rhythm.
He was good at it.
Because I'm thinking he's a guy. He knows what he wants. He knows what he likes.
Yeah, he might even be. That's a point.
To another guy.
Probably actually better because you're working with.
Oh, it's like when I got attacked from that guy from Saudi Arabia. Like,
exactly, yeah. Before Jimmy knew, Jimmy was like, "This feels pretty good." we have so much in common, Jimmy. At least I finished, Jimmy. You offended him by telling him to get out.
It's only gay if you push back.
I did it. I pushed forward. I thrusted.
Oh my God.
Oh man! Oh, here you go. Jake wonders, do you think a beard would have been a turn off?
No, because I like a bit of hair. I like a bit of hair around the push. So it would have actually been a turn on if there was a bit of hair there.
Oh my word!
Jimmy, have you still got your mustache?
No.
I do. I've been growing it in my little goatee here. It all started with the herpes on the face.
Oxymoron says, who lets another man back? Look, if you're secure in your relationship and you love the person you're with, having a threesome with another person, having another man bang your missus, it's just sex. There's no feeling in it. You know what it is. So these people that go, I'll never let another man bang my girl and blah, blah, blah. But you go out and bang other men's girls and shit. It's like, I'd rather do it with the person you're with. Having a threesome or an orgy is just sex. There's no love. It's not anything like that. It's just what it is. So I would, and we did, and we had a great time.
That's a strong point.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
That's so. I mean, seriously, like, what do you want? Do you do open communication?
I used to go to those sex clubs, man.
Yeah, the ones that hide it and do it, they're the ones cheating behind each other's back and doing all the other shit. Right.
Now dude, I commend you. I think that's fucking badass.
That was back in like 2005 or so. I can't remember.
Yeah,
I'm more mature now. I'm more mature now.
I used to
do
go
what you like, Randall says. Also watching on Facebook.
We used to go to this is on Facebook too?
Yeah, man, we're simulcast, baby. We're simulcast on Facebook and YouTube.
I gotta watch what the fuck I say over here.
Because we're simulcast.
Look, Andrew Tate. I'm sure Andrew Tate would. He was in jail for a while. You got needs. Just because you do it doesn't make you gay. Look, I see sex is sex. Any hole is a goal. It's not like, and the thing is too, it's like, when people say if you do that, you're gay. Because I can honestly say,
it's a fucking spectrum,
but
sex
it's
is
like,
a spectrum, right?
This, we did it right. Look, if we did it and I said, wow, that felt fantastic. From that day on, I always had him do it, or I went looking for more guys to do it. From that day on, the next day, I've never thought about a guy doing it or been with a guy. It's never entered my mind. It just happened to be in the moment. We're all doing shit. You're a little bit fucked up. You just go with the flow and shit happens. It was good. So just go with it.
Yeah. I get it.
Exactly.
I think Jimmy can understand too.
What do you think Jesus and the 12 apostles were doing all the time? They weren't just walking around picking grapes.
Oh man, we're going to hell, man.
Follow the whistle.
Oh my God! Like that guy said before, man. He's what did he say?
Look, that guy says you're gay, Lee. I'm not gay. I'm just open. And when I'm in a situation where if I'm having fun, if I was in an orgy and something like that, and someone gave me a reach around, I'd be like, "Oh, that feels good. Why should I stop doing it?"
Continue. Hey, Super Dad, still dropping those dollars.
He's going
off
to do back
of hands.
Have a good workout, Super Dad.
Hell yeah. Feel free to
whistle for your workout.
the workout whistle. Oh man. And of course we're gonna have this on the channel. He can watch the rest later. By all means, get that fucking workout in. What are we? We got here's another one.
Armand, it's not even about that. No, my weighing was bigger, but it's not even about who bigger weighing did she like the other guys weighing.
That's your ego fear.
You're just doing stuff. You don't even think about stuff like that. Like they'd be like the guy saying, "Or lose more muscle. He's got a better body than me. I don't want to take my shirt off." You're just doing shit. You're overthinking shit way too much.
Man, dude, confidence is the sexiest thing, no matter who you are, right? It's like that's all it fucking really is.
Yeah, just do what you want to do. If more people did what they want to do and didn't care what other people thought about it, like that's why people go. If my wife says, "I wish I could be like you," honey, I said, "Why?" She goes, "You just do what you want to do. You don't care what people think." I said, "Well, that's just me." It's like I'm not hurting anybody. I'm just being myself. You either like me or you don't. And more people need to be that way. Too many people are fake. They try fit in with a crowd, so they've got to act a certain way around certain groups of people. It's like, oh, if I be myself, they won't like me. Who gives a fuck if they don't like you? Be yourself. The people will like you for who you are, and the ones that don't, fuck them.
Fair enough.
I have to agree.
Fair enough.
I'm not even bisexual.
I've always
If I was
lived like
bisexual, this one goes, you're bisexually. How can I be bisexual with one encounter? Like I said, if I did it and then I thought about it and I went looking for it again and I've done it a few more times, I'd say, yes, I am bisexual. But it's not like I go to the gym. There's guys in shape. I'm not going, I want to go to the locker room. I want to go to the locker room and see what he looks like. If you're bisexual, you'd be having thoughts about other men. I don't. But if I was in a situation again where there was like a big orgy in a club and shit was happening and a guy touched me, I'd be like, oh, fuck, I don't care. I'm just going to go with the flow.
We're all having fun.
It's all good, I gotta say, fun. Lee, when I used to go to those clubs, that's exactly what it was like. It was like a sea of bodies just having sex.
My God.
Being human? Wow.
Look at that.
Imagine that.
Hey!
Whoa!
It was like a scene from hell. But,
whoa!
Who's this guy here? Wait, what is
we got a $10 tip from Copine. Curious to know, is Lee following the Renaissance, the ZYZZ? I have no idea what they're talking about.
Ziz was a guy in Australia, he had a big following and that. I didn't really like Ziz and that, but what I did like about Ziz was, I didn't agree with like how he carried on and stuff. But, the thing with Ziz was he trained, he had a good physique, his brother still does it. And him training and looking that way got lots of other people into training. So, look, I might not agree with someone or like him, but if he can inspire other people to go out and train and get in shape and better themselves, you can't hate somebody for that. So, yeah, I think, and sadly he passed away, I think, in Thailand or something. I think his brother still competes and stuff. So, yeah, it's like, if they want to, like I said, he mightn't have been my favorite person, but he inspired lots of other people to get into fitness and that. So that's a win-win.
I gotta say, we're making a lot of money tonight over here. Oh. I'm excited, man.
I think it must be over $50.
I'm gonna be able to pay Will. I'm gonna be able to pay Will back for that priest outfit.
we gotta get the money out of Dave. That's the problem.
Semantics. We'll work it out.
Dave's gonna be like, go on live every day.
Yeah, it. Wow, guys, listen. The live format's working really well. I want you guys to continue doing it live. What am I eating? I'm eating a little bit of chili that my wife Samantha just finished. She makes, dude, girls from Minnesota makes the best chili in the world.
Is it hot chili or just mild? Mild or hot?
Oh, no. She doesn't even like it super spicy, but she makes it. It's got a good kick to it. It's fucking good.
I don't like spicy stuff. No.
Oh no. What about you, Jimmy? You like it spicy?
I can't do spicy, man. I get fucking heartburn.
Dang.
And it comes out the other end, doesn't it? And burns your ass.
Nah, not if you build an immunity. Not if you climb up that Scoville scale.
You know, one night I was at a Mexican restaurant one night, and I was doing, you know how they give you the chips and you dip it in the salsa.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So I was hanging out, and you know, I was doing the salsa, and you know, going crazy on the salsa, and I was starving. And that night, my heartburn was so bad that I was sitting up on the edge of the bed. I was taking pills, whatever the fuck. You know, I was drinking fucking Pepto-Bismol. Nothing was helping me. So at that point, I thought I was having a fucking heart attack. So I went down to the VA, and you know, I walk in and I'm holding my chest, you know, like Sanford's son, you know, and the nurse knows me there very well. She goes, "What happened now, Jimmy?" I said, "I think I'm having a fucking heart attack." She said, "Sit down. You're not having a heart attack. What did you do tonight?" I said, "I had salsa and chips."
Are you serious? You went to the VA for that?
Yeah, I went. Yeah, I thought I was fucking having a heart attack, man.
Oh my god! From some spice from Caliente chips.
I thought this was the big one.
You
thought it was the big one.
Now, when I say Aussie, Jimmy and Tyler, when I say Aussie, after I say that, you're gonna go oi, oi. Ready?
I've heard it.
Aussie.
Oi.
That's it. Well done.
Why? I've done that before. I don't remember why, but
I don't even know what the fuck.
Is that a soccer thing?
It sounded good.
They do it at any sporting event a lot. Aussie. Oi.
Yeah, it's a football thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like football, not American
football. So the fucking lady went and got me my Lanta.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, my Lanta.
Yeah, so she came back with a cup.
In the blue bottle.
Yeah, she came back with a cup, you know, and she said, take this, because they know me down there. I go there all the time for CAT scans and fucking all kinds of sonograms. Okay, I'm there for kidney stones every other fucking month. So she gives me I sucked the Mylanta down. She says, just wait. She says, I'll be back in 15 minutes. She comes back in 15 minutes. She goes, how do you feel now, James? I go, I'm pretty good. She says, "Yeah, go home now." She said to me. Oh god, this is the treatment I get in the VA hospital.
Girls are all hot. Like girls all over the world. I wouldn't say one country has hotter girls. Some people say
they're just all wonderful.
Yeah, some say Scandinavia or other places. The only problem, you know, because sometimes when you go to those other countries, some people are more active. When you're in America or Australia, of course, you have a bigger population. You see the hot ones, but then you'll see a lot of the not so hot. So sometimes you think, well, there's a lot of ugly girls, and they're not ugly. I won't say they're ugly. They're just not my type. There's somebody's
not
type.
Not fitting your mold.
There's somebody for everybody. That's what I say.
That's the truth, Lee. That is true.
And on that note,
Nick, your stalker said he's seen you in the cemetery, Jimmy.
Huh?
Yeah, you missed that, Jimmy. Your stalker's in the comments, apparently.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Your stalker is in the comments.
What are we doing? I've seen you at the cemetery.
This person.
What was he wearing?
That's fucked up. I wear the same fucking thing every day, Lee. That's not a hard question.
Jimmy, the stalker says, "Ask me whatever you want." You could probably ask
Brazilian girls. I was engaged to a Brazilian girl.
Whatever you want.
You could ask her a question that can try to prove it, Jimmy. You can try to right now. You can ask her something that would prove that.
Ask her something like the gate. What's the gate at the cemetery?
Who do I see at the cemetery when I go? How about that?
Yeah.
We all know it's your mom. We already talked about it.
But ask what's the gates when you go into the cemetery? What's the entry like?
Yeah, describe the cemetery or some shit. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there something specific?
What day was it? That's good. Good thinking, Wild Joker.
Wait a minute, hold on. What does it say? Oh, what day?
Wild Joker is also trying to deductively ask.
Your mother's grave has a beautiful lighted angel on it.
Oh!
Wait a minute. What does it say?
Your mother's grave has a beautiful
lighted angel. Holy shit, that's true.
Okay, that's specific.
I'm really starting to get a little nervous now.
You too. You're tooting the whistle.
That's getting a little too close for comfort for me now over here.
Dude, she's really...
My mother does have a lighted angel on the stone.
Holy crap. I didn't know that.
I'm getting a little worried now. You know, my brother told me I should start carrying a gun.
Your grandma,
she knows your grandma. Your grandma's Francis.
Is Francis.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? Your grandma's Francis. Holy shit.
What is happening? She is there also.
Francis. She's there also. Wow, that's scary shit, man. That's really scary shit right there.
Why is Dave watching the show under the name Nick?
Dave?
I'm just imagining like Palumbo, like, you know, like in the bushes at the cemetery watching Jimmy. Well, there he is.
Knows everything about me.
Someone said Nick is the guy from Saudi Arabia coming to finish the job.
Oh!
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Could you imagine?
Oh, Beams.
Well,
Thank you.
It's true. My grandmother is Francis.
Oh, thank you very much. Beams, too kind.
Beams,
carry a gun, he said with his comment.
Beams
or
just
she,
gave
sorry.
You some ammunition money.
My brother told me that. My brother, because of this stalker person.
You don't think they're not going to... Do you think you're going to get abducted? Are you scared?
I don't fucking know. What if I go to the cemetery and they throw me in a van or some shit? You know what I'm
you
saying?
like to go at sunset.
You want my whistle?
Yeah, what does it say? What does it say, Tyler?
She said that you like to go at sunset. Nick is just a cover channel. She's a woman.
Nick is my what? Nick is Nick is my cover.
Yeah, it's a fake YouTube channel, so she could comment anonymously.
When you go into the cemetery, Jimmy, is there something specific about the gates or something? Is there something how it looks when you drive in that they could describe that you would know?
Our secret stalker in question.
I don't know. So the gates.
Is there something on the grounds there that stands out that they would know if they drove in there? Like you'd be like, oh, there's like some mausoleum that you would know there, or something that you see when you drive in that would say, you know, a landmark. Yes, Johnny.
Thank you. Because Johnny's saying Jimmy has mentioned this stuff over the years. Perhaps.
Yes,
I have. Let me see. Oh, wait. Jimmy has mentioned this stuff over
St. Patrick. She just named the cemetery. Everyone.
St. Patrick's Cemetery. Holy shit, that's true.
She just named the cemetery.
But I think Jimmy mentioned that once, didn't he? Say it's St. Patrick's Cemetery once.
I might have. Yeah.
I think Jimmy said I go to St. Patrick's Cemetery.
I've actually done videos down there at my mother's stone. So, you know,
give us something else. Chinese restaurant.
We also, little side confession. Ruben says, I used to have sex in a graveyard with a Maltese girl when I was 4. Oh, Jesus. Oh, never mind. God, we can't talk about that.
I was just in the middle of reading that, Tyler.
That's not okay. We get no line drawn.
What was he saying?
Of age stuff. Fuck that. No, canceled. Canceled.
They're both underage, weren't they?
We're not talking about it. Anyways, I'm so sorry I drew attention to that. Back to our quote-unquote
Heidi
Nick.
Cooper.
She's saying you also go to Mandarin's, a Chinese restaurant.
Wait a minute. Let me read that.
You also go to Mandarin's.
Not sure. I don't follow the All Blacks.
It just says Chinese restaurant. Don't say Mandarins.
You also go to Mandarin's, a Chinese restaurant.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Did I ever talk about Mandarins on the show?
I don't recall.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, make me feel better, Lee. Did I mention Mandarins on the show before?
Yes, you have. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So then this
in one of your story, this person here is a big After Hours fan and Iron Rage fan. I think they've studied.
What about when she brought up Mateos? Did you ever talk about Mateos before?
Yeah, he has. He's mentioned that. Yeah, with Dave when he talks to Greg when they're talking about Italian restaurants, he's mentioned it a few times with Greg.
Yeah. All I can say to lend credence is the at-length emails, and we got 2 photos that do appear, although they're very vague, they do appear to resemble the same woman with the same blonde hair. So you could easily find 2 pictures, I suppose, like that on the internet. I don't know. He could be being catfished. She's got more. She says, you sit at the bar and do shots with Albert. You talk about that? He used to own my ting. That's like extremely New York specific shit right there. That's like hyper local New York facts.
That's a little too deep for me, man.
Why did I assume the gender, Johnny Death? Because I'm just going off of
again?
what I'm being told. I'm assuming off of what I'm told.
Oh, she just said, or he, asked me about she. Ask me about my emails, Tyler.
How about your emails, Nick?
Ask what's one word in the email address? Something in the email address that you can say part of it. One
what
word.
Do you mean the name? I've taken a vow. I can't talk about the email addresses.
Not the whole email. Not the whole email. Like mine is like if I had an email saying Lee Priest at Yahoo, which it isn't, but you know, you can say like one word out of the email address, just one word.
Unless she can put it in a comment straight up. I'm not going to be. I've taken a vow of secrecy.
Well, you're not going to say Gmail or whatever. You just say it could be I stalk Jimmy at gmail.com. Just put one word that's in the title of it, not the whole thing.
There's crossover. I will say there's crossover between the name commenting us right now and the name that I'm seeing. Okay. There you go. She said it. Nikki. That's what I did. That lines up with what I got in the Gmails.
Tyler, can I confess?
Yeah, of course.
I want to tell this person what I sleep with at night.
Oh. What you sleep with? A blanket?
And Lee very well
there
what
it
I
is.
sleep with.
Oh!
So
That's
I'm just going to
probably
let
not
this
okay
person
either.
know.
I don't know.
I'm just going to let this person know what I sleep with at night. Okay?
It probably just got her got her really aroused.
I know. I did.
Don't worry, Marcos. He just did.
Hard black thing between.
What did he say?
He said, "Ask Jimmy to bring the shotgun," and you fucking just did. So they knew. This is oh man.
See, they know because I'm like an open book on these shows, man. After Hours and Iron Rage. What is that? What? I don't want to hurt you. Oh, okay.
Dude, I love the magnifying glass. That's not going anywhere.
Bro, you gotta see the size of the fucking thing on the screen here.
You're looking at smartphones. I know you're looking at smartphones.
Looks like a fucking mouse's ass. I can't even fucking see it over here.
I want to know why Nikki doesn't just go and say hello to Jimmy.
At this point, she probably should.
The thing is though, because we joke, but this is what we're talking about. Sometimes, like when Dave met the girl who's a trans and they fell in love, and that, how does Nikki know that she could actually talk to Jimmy, and in real life, you might actually have a real connection. This could be
you guys could be a real pair.
It says pleasure, baby.
Jimmy, this could be what
this
you've
could
been
be like
for.
your life, Jimmy.
Dude, she's gonna take care of you. It sounds like
she's freaky. She's freaky. She's
because I'm freaky.
Says she don't want to hurt me.
Well, you know what, Jimmy, we're gonna go to Mateo's one night when I'm there. I'm gonna wear.
Listen, you don't come over here. I'm gonna be really upset, man.
Okay.
I don't care how many appearances you get. Wait, what is it?
Okay. Well,
I'm working.
but the thing is, I'm gonna wear it. I'll wear a specific shirt to the restaurant, then she'll have to say what shirt do I have on.
There you go.
You better come out here because my nephew wants to meet. I want to take you to my friend Craig Fina. You know, he's a very good friend of mine. He wants to meet you, and everything's close, very close. You know, so we'll.
How about that,
Jimmy? I'm coming to see you. I don't want you holding me.
Oh God!
And then also I told.
I've
Alex
seen your house. She says, "This just elevated. That just went to another level."
What's something on his house? Be specific.
Yeah.
Also, while you are,
what's something on my house? Yeah, what is
go knock on his door. Go knock on his door right now.
No, don't do that.
I'm sitting out.
That's gonna freak me the fuck out. That's like that movie. I saw a movie like that where the guy was on the phone with somebody, and then all of a sudden there was a knocking at the door while the guy was on the phone.
No, what about
like
that
Scream?
Other movie? No, what about that movie?
This is Scream.
You're right, Joker. You're right. Yeah, the Wild Joker's right. Be careful. It's right. 100% be careful.
What about that movie When a Stranger Calls, when they keep getting the phone calls and she calls the police and they trace the call and the police call back and say, the call's coming from inside your house.
That's what I'm talking about, Lee. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
She is being
I gotta
creepy.
now. After I get off the show here, I gotta go around my house with the fucking shotgun. I gotta make sure nobody's in the house.
What does 14 mean, Jimmy? She just put 14.
Is that the number of your house, Jimmy?
Yeah, is that your address?
Holy shit, it is. No fucking way. No fucking way, man.
Dude, you have a bona fide stalker.
Don't ask
I'm
this person anything else, please. I don't want my address out there.
Hey,
14 is enough,
nice,
please.
Jimmy. This could be the love of your life, Jimmy.
No, fuck that, man. I
don't. Yeah, it's like you have to start questioning these photos all the more.
I wish I had a stalker. Having a stalker like makes you feel wanted, like somebody out there cares enough about you.
Really wanted.
No, I don't feel wanted. I feel.
Oh, do we lose him?
Someone
Yeah,
calling?
of course we did.
She's calling him. That's me.
She won't get your address.
I'm in the kitchen.
Want to play a game? No, that's Saul. Wait, what does the Scream guy say?
No, I don't get bothered with people wanting to train with me, Nick. I get bothered. I don't even get bothered. People ask me for photos and stuff like that and wanna. I like it. Jimmy's going sideways. Hello, Jimmy. What are you doing?
I'm trying to find the other photo she sent.
Jimmy's going outside to check all his windows are locked.
Oh, like immediately. Yeah. Dang, I can't find the other photo, but we'll just rehash with this one.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's good call, Wake's sake. She's just cut Jimmy's phone lines.
Oh, God. No. Man.
Oh, she loves me, but she respects I'm married. That's okay. I can watch you and Jimmy go at it.
Perfect. Well, we lost Jimmy. It might be that he's dealing with Nick right now.
Nick, do you have Jimmy by the throat right now, Nick? Let him go. Release Jimmy, Nick.
This show is cringy and it is creepy as fuck sometimes, but we're working with what we're being given. So
that was George just called me, breaking my balls. You believe
What's up?
Fucking George. He was just calling me. Mr. G was fucking calling me over and over and over. He bumped me off the show. I answered the
Mr.
phone.
G?
Yeah, I said, George, what the fuck are you doing? I'm on the middle of the show here. He goes,
we're fucking live, Mr. G. Come on.
I'm breaking your balls. I said, you gotta be kidding me.
George, is that George online there? George Smalley. G'day, George. Welcome.
Yeah, George.
Yeah, there he is. There's Mr. G.
What did he say? What is it?
We're doing.
I just called. There we go. We got him.
We're doing the Lord's work, George. We're doing the Lord's work.
Calling the show, interrupting a live broadcast just to be like, hey. All right. We should move on, probably.
Jesus Christ, man.
Hey, don't you use
I'm not
the
gonna
Lord's
fucking
name
sleep
in vain.
tonight now. You know what I'm saying?
Don't use the Lord's name in vain, Jimmy. Come on. Take that back.
I'm gonna be sleeping like this tonight.
Be careful. Maybe keep the bullets to the side. Don't just have it loaded if you're going to do that.
Is that true, Jimmy? She says she likes when you mow the lawn in your Crocs. Do you mow the lawn in your Crocs?
You got Crocs?
Do you, Jimmy?
I must have mentioned that on the show, man.
I don't know. She knew your address.
You mow the lawn in your Crocs.
She knew your address, dude.
George, I'll be in.
This is getting a little fucked up now. This is getting a little fucked up.
I'm going to be in New Jersey next week, George, from the 6th to the 12th, or the 5th to the 12th. 13th. I'll be in New Jersey, George.
And New York.
New Jersey and New York. I'll be Jimmy.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Jimmy and I go looking for the stalker.
Yeah.
And Jimmy's going to make me a schnitzel with spaghetti sauce.
I was gonna suggest at this rate you should just meet the stalker on like a live broadcast at Mateo's. Like it'll be just for that. It'll be its own episode.
Maybe the stalker can come on live, but black her face out and be like that.
Hello, I've been the stalker of Jimmy.
You guys are joking around. I'm actually fucking nervous, man. You guys.
It sounds like you literally.
It does. Nervous, Jimmy.
You're a Marine. Tonight I'm gonna be looking out. I'm gonna be looking out the fucking window tonight before I go to fucking bed.
You're a Marine. Marines aren't scared. You'll be okay, Jimmy.
I want you. Yeah. Listen, Marines we confront the enemy. We see it if we go to war.
She's not the enemy, Jimmy.
This
She's
is
not
like a
enemy.
sniper. You know, snipers are different than when you're in battle and you're in the
She's
field.
a sniper. She's
I
watching.
won't be at the Olympics.
She's got her mark.
She's a sniper.
She's got her mark, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Right, she's a sniper. She got her crosshairs on me, man. That's dangerous.
She's had her crosshairs on you since episode 1.
She's got her pube hairs on you. I know that.
Oh man, something. Well, listen, toot. Thank you everyone for so much for watching, sticking with us. We're gonna go on to another confession here.
Yes.
I haven't read this, so God help us. Let's see where it goes.
So what are you telling everybody? Thank you for watching. Like we're getting the fuck off. What are you talking about, Tyler?
It's customary, Jimmy. We're 2 fucking hours in. Can I thank the audience for watching?
Oh, okay. All right. Salute.
Another bottle. He's into the vodka now. What are you into now, Jimmy?
That's a big bottle too, Lee. Did you see that?
I saw it.
Oh, it's
much bigger than my bottle.
I have to confess.
Jimmy, just remember, Jimmy.
Being that this is a confessional show. Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, remember, if you pass out, you're going to be at the mercy of your stalker.
I know. I got to make sure all my doors are locked.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to confess.
Yes.
I just wanted to confess because, you know, I have to bring up Will one more time because he gave me this bottle. I haven't drank in it yet. I don't know, Will, if you're still watching, but
you're into it now.
So this bottle is called
perfect timing.
Bear Whiz root beer. Okay.
That sounds good.
This is root beer that's made from the waters of Lake George. Oh. They refine it, they filter it, and whatever else they do to it, and then they make a root beer out of it. Now this is ice cold. I had it in the refrigerator for fucking a week or so now. Tomorrow I'm gonna hit it, and
Is it alcoholic? Is it alcoholic or?
It's. I don't think it's alcoholic. I'm not sure, but.
But don't say me.
He knows I love Lake George, so Will went out of his way and he got me this root beer, actually made from the water of Lake George. So
what's the RXMUSCLE post there? Who posted that one?
Who posted what?
What up there?
The RXMUSCLE. Boring being what?
Somebody posted RXMUSCLE?
See it?
Oh no! I just responded because someone was like Jimmy and Lee who, and I was like boring band what to his username. We don't know you either. But hey,
Jimmy's suffering from the PSD from the stalker, George.
He's dealing with it.
Yes,
wait a minute. So this person said he doesn't know who Jimmy and Lee is.
They're being facetious, for fuck's sake. It's a comment section on a major channel. Listen, let's go.
Have a few more drinks, Jimmy.
Have a few more drinks. We got a fresh confession. We got a few more fresh confessions to get
Jimmy
through.
and I've made over $60 in donations, George.
How about that?
I could buy a box of condoms.
I know what the fucking prices of things today. Okay. Good evening, fathers. My old boss was a total prick. It was a physical labor job, and he used to run us into the ground with work. Wouldn't allow us to take breaks. Dude, fuck that. Sometimes not even a lunch break. Oh, excuse me. He would separate us on the job if we talked to another coworker. The dude was a miserable cannoli. His wife was pregnant and expected any day. Somehow I ended up with a shovel of his that I had to return. His wife ended up going into labor, and her and my boss were gone all night at the hospital. While they were gone, I returned the shovel to his shop and brought my girlfriend along. As a sort of FU to my boss, I rearranged my girlfriend's insides on his time card table. Whoa, that's a way to put that. I'm pretty sure he has cameras in the shop. Oh, wow, that's ballsy. None were ever visible, though, so I don't know for sure. Astor is well over $200,000.
Let me say, Jimmy, that looks very strange on camera. You're doing that in the dark.
What's he doing? What was he doing? I was reading. These stories are too saucy. God damn, this is just like the most depraved show. Meanwhile, we got this fuckboy Darren going, pregnant chicks turn me on. Like, god damn, what kind of show are we trying to put on here?
Excuse me a minute, hold on.
Okay, anyways, He figures the guy's got cameras because he's got like $200K worth of equipment in there. The best part is I knew he would never say anything about it if he saw it because he was such an awkward guy. I knew it would make him too uncomfortable.
Stop that in the dark, Jimmy. Are you cleaning your muzzle, Jimmy? Are you cleaning your muzzle?
Damn.
I think
squeaking your little
muzzle's
duck
clean,
down
Jimmy.
there.
Leave it alone.
You children, look at this. I swear to God, I feel like a fucking middle school teacher. Just trying to like get it going along. Just trying to move us along. And you're doing stuff under the camera.
That's
Damn,
clean, Jimmy.
I gotta get
Put
my
it down.
charger.
Leave it alone.
Fuck's sake. Be right back.
Release the muzzle, Jimmy. Release.
Oh my God, my stomach is fucking killing me, man. Oh, go ahead, Tyler. What were you saying? Where'd he go?
The Lord has taken him. The Lord needed another angel. He has gone to be with God. Oh, he's back.
It was like the rapture.
Yeah, I thought the Lord had taken you. We thought you'd been taken. You had ascended.
Oh my
we
God,
thought you
man.
ascended to heaven.
Holy shit.
I thought it was like that movie. What was that movie where they all disappeared?
The Taken or something. What the fuck is it? That was with what's his name? That crazy actor. Fucking raised in Arizona. What was his name?
There's one with Luke Perry. Luke Perry, where it was called where some people got taken and the others got left behind. Behind, wasn't it? Left Behind. That's what it was called.
Yeah, Left Behind. Right. That actor from Raising Arizona and
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. Right. Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Jimmy looked up and you were gone, Tyler. He thought the Lord had summoned you. Tyler had been taken home. He'd been called home. Were the gates open, Tyler? Were the gates open, or do you have to come back?
Oh, my God.
Gates are open between 8 a.m. We can't hear you, Tyler. We can't hear you.
Oh, my God.
The Lord's taking his voice. The Lord has struck him down. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, no, I got raptured up, Jimmy, and then I got swatted. back down.
Oh, my fucking eyes are tearing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, no, they saw me cut up and they were like, oh, no, fuck no, and swatted me back down, and here I am, hosting this show.
They didn't want you.
They didn't want me, no. Hell no.
He got there too early.
Shit.
He said gates are open from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. It's too early.
Swatted back down so quick.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, no.
What the fuck are we doing?
we were talking about someone's confession about how...
No idea anymore. When it gets to this point of the show, who knows what the fuck we're doing, Jimmy? Once you're a bottle in, we have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah, once you're a bottle deep, it's like, good luck. We were talking... Jimmy, remember the guy? He had a boss who was a total prick. He had a physical labor job.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The dude was running them into the ground. No brakes, all that stuff. Anyways, he got
sounds
back.
very familiar, by the way.
Yeah, well, we just talked about it. He got back at him.
Sweating, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know you are, Jimmy. Shit, I'm trying to rein you in.
If the fires of hell reaching up to get you, Jimmy. It's pretty hot down there, Jimmy. Get used to it.
Now, that is the question of the day. What the fuck are we doing?
We're trying to read the poor guy's confession.
We're trying to read the confession.
Oh my God, we apologize, bro. We don't mean to mess up your.
It's true.
confession.
Anyways, let me get you back. Let me bring you back.
You're back.
Yeah, reel me in, man.
We're reeling you in.
Really?
He's got this physical labor, some kind of, I'm imagining a warehouse that he's got going on.
Yeah, get to the point.
The point is, he was like, his boss sucks so much. So one day,
his boss's girlfriend on the table.
No, his girlfriend.
His girlfriend.
Yeah,
The
he just had a
boss's
girlfriend.
girlfriend?
So this guy that confessed, Jimmy, had a freaky enough girlfriend to be like, sure, I'll go with you to where you work and have sex with you there. So he had sex with her at the, like, what did he call it? Let's see. The time card table. So where you clock in at the time card table, they plowed. So now the best part is he knew his boss would never say anything if the cameras picked it up. So every time.
Well, why would he? The boss could jack off watching this guy bang his girlfriend.
That's the flip coin. That's the flip coin. You're not taking into the fact that your boss might be really enjoying what you the little show you put on. So, anyways, he said, we met every morning at the time card table to discuss the day's work. It was like returning to the crime scene every day, but nobody that he worked with ever knew. The satisfaction was amazing. Was it wrong of him? He felt a little guilt, only because I did this on the night of his son's birth. Remember, his wife was giving birth that night. But later came to terms with it because of the hell that he put his workers through. What do you guys think?
I don't get it, because the boss is an asshole. He makes them work hard. So he goes, I'm going to get my boss back. I'm going to bang my girlfriend on the boss's table. The boss has a camera, so the boss can actually watch him banging his girlfriend. So the boss gets free porn. The boss can show his work of banging his girlfriend to all the other workers. I don't see how this affected the boss in any way. This is a win-win for the boss. So now his boss is jacking off over his girlfriend's pussy.
Dang, that's a flip coin, isn't it?
Well, that's what I see in it. How would that affect his boss in a negative way?
I don't really see anything wrong with all of that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Welcome, Craig. You got it, man. He had the Taiwan story, and he thanked us for his confession.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was a good story, man. I like
the Long John.
That was wild.
Who ruptured the cervix?
That was wild. My well-endowed commenter.
Yes.
Send.
We enjoyed that.
Not being rude or anything, Craig. Send a dick pic.
We can't show it. Toot. We can't show it.
We enjoyed that. We really.
We want to see that damage hammer.
The damage hammer. Fuck's sake.
The hammer of Thor.
Oh, Baxter, come here. Come here, Bax. Somebody wanted to see Baxter earlier.
Stay innocent, Baxter.
Thank God he can't speak English. Yeah, come here. He speaks.
Oh, Lee. Speaking of cats, did you adopt that cat?
I went now, because when I went to get it, it had already
they
been.
They want to say hi, Bax. There's your fans. Say hi.
Hi, Baxter. Hi.
Look.
He's like, get a good look at Baxter. Hold on.
Baxter's like, you fuckers again.
Look at He's like, what goes on?
Look at him. He's looking to the door. He's looking to the door. He's looking for your missus to say, "Get me out of here."
Boy.
Hey, Baxter. Hey.
He's actually looking at us.
Yes. Oh, dude, he's smart as hell. He knows something's going on here. You can tell there's
he's looking right at us, man.
There's humans conversing right now. You good boy, huh? Yeah.
He's a good boy. Baxter.
You hear the toot, huh? It's like, what's that? Huh? Where's it coming from?
Hey, you see him looking. He's looking all around. You don't know what the hell.
He heard it.
Leave with that fucking whistle.
Oh
my
shit.
God.
Too good. Okay. We got one more confession.
Somebody said they just arrested a guy in Vegas for killing Tupac. I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going out on a limb here. I'm going out on a limb. If this story is true, I bet the guy was black.
Well, I mean, there was some, gang back and forth with Tupac and the West Coast. I mean, the East Coast, right? That's crazy. If that's true, like what? Like how many years later, and they're just not going to arrest somebody?
What I hate about America, when America talks about racism and systemic racism and watch for the white man.
Agreed.
You don't need to be worried of the white man. You got to be worried about your own people killing each other.
Anywho, we got one final confession. It's a quick but a goodie, I think. Well, it's an advice-seeking one, anyways. You guys ready? Yeah, you are. Look at him. Holy crap!
Go ahead, I'm ready.
Here they go. He says, "We never got this before. This is a very official one. It was like very. I'd like to preface with an analogy." It starts. Whoa.
Yep.
If you're gonna own a dog, you better feed it. If you don't feed it, you can't get mad when it goes down the street and knocks over a trash can. Let's see where that analogy compares. With that being said, I'm living in a sexless marriage. We rarely have sex, and she never initiates it. He put never in capitals. Never initiates it. This has been an ongoing problem, and it has even caused me to step out in the past.
Well, she's banging someone else too, so.
I'd like to try and salvage the sanctity of the marriage, but it's like she's just a grumpy roommate. No amount of talking, and he says he's tried to flirt, no amount of talking or flirting seems to help. I'd appreciate some feedback from your unique perspectives.
Well, this comes back to communication. If he's tried flirting and he's tried to do something, there must be something there that's stopping her. Has he, because, women, we know, hold a grudge. Is there something that he's done in the past where she might have said, I'm over it, I forgive you, but they really don't? And she's holding that inside. If they have that anger inside where they can't forgive you, they don't feel sexy, they don't want to touch you, they don't want to be touched by you. So I think there's a little more to the story where if you're married and things are going good, then all of a sudden it goes cold, something's happened where if you've been looking at other girls or have you done something online and she's seen it and she doesn't want to bring it up, but it's eating at her, and because it's eating at her, she doesn't feel loving towards you or sexual towards you. So I think you just need to sit down, have a good conversation and just say, listen, this is how I feel. And I notice I'm trying to flirt with you. You're not sort of flirting back, or we're not making love anymore. Is there something that I've done, or is there something that we need to do to try and fix this situation, or is it too far gone? Because you don't want to live in a relationship like that where, we've said it before, you come home, there's that tension in the air. If you're out, you don't want to come home because you're like, if I get home, no one's talking. It's almost like you're just two people living in the same house. You're not communicating, and it's just a weird situation. You're not going to be happy. So it's best to sit down, talk it out. If you can salvage it, salvage it. If you can't, try and remain friends and move on type thing. So,
Jimmy?
Stop doing that, Jimmy. Hello, Jimmy. Welcome to the show, Jimmy. Hi. glad you could join us, Jimmy.
Well, my opinion is that if there's no more sex in the marriage, and how long has this been going on? He said
he didn't actually. He just mentioned that it's been an ongoing problem. You could imagine it's been a good chunk of time.
Yeah, there's something. Yeah, I think she's making eyes and communicating with somebody else. I think
a lot of people in the comments seem to think so.
Listen, man. Once the sex is over, there's nothing.
You might be
left
time to
anymore.
move on.
There's nothing left, man. I mean, why even? That's it. It's over.
A lot of people seem to just like stay in a marriage for like the convenience. You know
what
I
mean?
Because we gotta worry about divorce and how to like manage the assets.
And it's like one of them's got to find a place to leave. They got to change it.
Yeah, you got to be single again.
I know a lot of people who do that. They'll just stay in it just because they can't be bothered moving and doing shit. It's almost like, you've got that old pair of shoes.
Fucking lazy.
I got old shoes. I got old shoes here that I wear all the time, and my wife's brought me new shoes. Like, why don't you wear the new shoes? I said, because the old ones, they're old and dirty and crappy, but the new,
I don't like them anymore that much, but
but the new ones are like, they're tight. You got to wear them and they hurt and shit. So I just want to stay.
Relationship,
even though I don't like them, I know the new ones are there, but I don't want to wear them because I'll just wear these, and people look at them and go, Lee, I thought you were a pro bodybuilder. Can't you afford new shoes? I go, yeah, I got plenty sitting at home. I just don't want to wear them.
Well, listen, I understand that. So that's called staying in your comfort zone, right?
That's what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well put, Jimmy. Well put.
Yeah. So I mean, I listen. I'm guilty of that too, but really, in reality, you have to try to bust out of that, because once you bust out of your comfort zone, shit happens. It could be good stuff too. New doors open up, new adventures.
It's true.
Change is good. Change, is growth. That's how I look at it.
Look at Jimmy when I used to see Jimmy driving that truck with no air, no brakes, no windscreen wipers. It was falling apart. And now Jimmy took the risk.
No tires.
Your tires are always blowing.
Jimmy took the risk.
Fires.
But then you took a risk. You went out of your comfort zone to a new job and a new truck, and now Jimmy's never been happier. He's got good mates he drives with. They laugh, they joke around, and sometimes it is scary to take that risk. But generally, when you take it, you'll be like, "Why didn't I do this a long time ago?"
100%, man. 100% You know,
Matt McAllister says she's definitely giving someone else the old rusty trombone. Yeah, it sounds like it sounds like both of them have moved on from their marriage, hasn't it?
Did you read that comment up a bit further where the guy was talking about the goldfish? I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, that was a quick confession, wasn't it? It was
like a little joke, but it was funny.
I took my son to the park and we got home.
What is this
I took my son to the park and we got home. We found his goldfish dead, which is a tough situation for any parent. How do you explain autoerotic asphyxiation to a 4-year-old? Oh, David Carradine fish.
He got sick of swimming around the ball.
I want to go back to the rusty trombone because I spoke about that on After Hours.
Yeah.
Does that person actually know what rusty trombone means?
I'm sure. I think they do, Jimmy.
Well, look through this, though. Someone's relating. Going through that right now. Getting out of my comfort zone, leaving the U.S. and moving to South America.
Ooh, that's
Love it so far. Are you also... Are they leaving a relationship, too? Is that built in there?
Did you know that goldfish was swimming around the goldfish bowl and it ran into the side of the goldfish bowl and it said, "Oh, damn."
That's it?
Yeah, damn. Get it?
No, no. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
A fish was swimming upriver and it hit its head and it said, "Oh, damn."
Oh, you said it was in a fishbowl. I was imagining the fishbowl still. He's just sick of the U.S. So he's leaving his comfort zone because he's leaving the country, not a person. But still, that's huge.
Doesn't like Joe Biden. I understand.
Yeah, you got to get the hell out.
A letter.
The politics
Nikki says
are a little upside down here.
What's that mean? A letter.
I don't know. Wake snake? What the fuck is wake snake?
Wake snake. Yes.
Nikki said
no baggage. Wake snake. Yes. Are you ready for me, Jimmy?
A letter. What's a letter?
Yeah. She's got no baggage. Wake snake. Yes. I don't know what that means. And then a letter question mark. I don't. Dude, this stalker is like unhinging.
Is there a
live show?
Is there a letter at your front door, Jimmy? Is there a horse?
It's so cryptic. Why are they being so cryptic?
I don't know, man. It's scary shit.
My favorite car of all time, Joe, is the H1 Hummer, the military Hummer.
The Hummer? Okay.
Yeah, like I've had sports cars, I've had them all, but the Hummer's just like this nice beast of a car. It's
the
solid.
Epiphany of masculinity.
You can go on the road, you can go into water, you can go up the bush, you can go through mud, you can go on the sand. It's like just this indestructible.
What car
vehicle.
are we talking about, Lee?
The Hummer, like the military Hummer.
Oh, the Hummer, yeah, the Hummer.
Yeah, Humvee, yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was the first one to kind of turn that into a civilian vehicle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember being at the Arnold Classic.
And hobby, yes, I do like the Hummer.
I remember being at the Arnold Classic.
Oh, someone's name was Wake Snake. What was Wake Snake asking? Wake Snake said, "Nikki, do you have baggage? Tell Jimmy." So she would say, "No, she has no baggage." And then Wake Snake said, "She is just using him. The bad thing will be if they have a child." So then she said, "No baggage."
That'll make it worse if they have a child.
That's a point.
Remember the children.
Well, I'm a little confused here.
Let's
then again, I drank so much fucking wine, I can't even see what the fucking
Yeah,
Wake Snake says,
hold on, Jimmy. Look through yours, Jimmy. Now look through mine as well. Look through both of them. Can you see?
Double them up.
I'm getting pretty sauced up over here. I have to confess. So, so Wake Snake was making comments to her, and she was answering them. Is that what
that's right? That's correct.
No double M.
Right.
No
my brain's still working.
Fish and chips. I like some fish and chips. I like fish and chips.
I've had fish and chips forever.
With tartare sauce and salt.
What's this guy saying?
Luke, thank you for the awesome live. Thank you, Luke. Thank you. And thank you to everyone that made the donations. And
yes.
I mean, like the super fans. Thank you very much.
Thank you, super fans.
This guy's talking about Bleckman.
Did Bleckman make you do the rear glute spread, Lee?
No, very disappointed.
Yeah, I was like, come on, you were ready for it.
I didn't even know that was a thing, the rear glute spread. Is that something that people did?
Jimmy, someone said you don't know the difference between sauce and gravy.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh.
that's
We
a
just
Greg
had him
Valentino.
calm.
That's a
He was
Greg
calm.
Valentino. That's a Greg Valentino thing there.
We made that,
Yeah.
Jimmy. Did you see? I made that its own time code on the last episode.
What?
I put in capitals. It's not. It's like against what Greg Valentino says. Jimmy clarifies. It's fucking sauce, not gravy.
Oh yeah. That's That's the I did this. Is that the show I did when we lost Lee that day?
Yeah. Last episode, we got the. If you like go to the description, you can find where it says in capitals, it's sauce, not gravy, and go right to that part where you clarify.
Mr. G wants to know
Did you
what
find
the pink...
that show, or is that show still lost?
Lost. What's the Pink Panther, Jimmy? George, Mr. G wants to know what the Pink Panther is.
What are the Pink Panther?
What are the Pink Panther? I'm not sure, George.
I don't think George knows.
I don't think. Yeah.
I like the way
So
George
random.
called me. He called me to fuck with me.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna say something. And I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
Good George throwing you off your track again.
He's fucking me up. I mean,
Oh,
I was just gonna say something. Now I didn't know what the hell I was gonna say.
Well, we're 2 hours 20 in, so maybe we should kind of like
I
start...
gotta go meet some. I'm going to do a car show today. Taking the '98 Chevy Camaro to do a car show.
Nice. How fun.
Do you think that would they mind if I go
leisurely.
to the car show dressed like this?
They'll have
why not?
confessions. Just record their confessions.
Yeah. And Jimmy, don't forget, you're not too drunk yet, but when you get off here, you got to call Tony straight away.
Tony.
Your friend with the dog that passed
That's
away.
right. Oh, yeah.
John. Yeah.
That was John, yeah.
Where'd I get Tony from?
There was a Tony, too.
I don't know where you got Tony.
There was an
from.
Anthony watching. His brother was watching.
My brother. Yeah, my brother, Anthony, Tony, yeah.
But oh yeah, no condolences. Fuck, man, I can relate personally to losing your dog. So
Yeah,
condolences to John.
I'm gonna call him, and make sure.
Let him know he got some love from the comments too. A lot of people were like, they said their hearts go out to him. They know what that is.
Yeah, he was crying like
relate.
a baby, man. It was very upsetting.
Well, shit, man, God, I don't like to think about it, but Lord knows I'll be crying like a baby whenever Baxter passes. It's just they're the best. There's nothing better than dogs.
Yeah.
I was going to get another cat yesterday too. When I went to the other pet shop, because the cat I wanted to get was already adopted, so I went to another one and I said to Jimmy, Rachel won't know this isn't the cat I was going to get the first time. I'll just get this one. And I had a nice cat there, but I'm going to wait till I get back from America so I got time to be at home and help it settle in. I just don't want to buy it and then leave it because she'll be at work and stuff. So
Right. No,
and I like it. Now, people, if you're going to adopt, I know kittens are cute, but sometimes there's a lot of older pets there, older cats, older dogs. They get overlooked because everyone wants the cute one. So I've been there where elderly people have passed on and they've had this beautiful cat or dog, and because they're dead now, the poor cat or dog goes to the pound, it's put in the cage. It doesn't understand why it's in the cage and people aren't there. So if you can, go to go to animal shelters and get an older cat or dog because they need love. And they'll give you so much love back. I'm trying to talk. Maybe when I'm there visiting Jimmy and I will go to the pound and we'll get Jimmy a dog. He'll call the dog Lee. So when I'm gone, he'll be there. He'll say, Lee, come here, Lee.
It's perfect. It's not weird at all. It's perfect.
So, Tyler, what's fucked up? I was with Lee when he went to the shelter, right?
Oh.
And he sees the cat there, and he's filming it for me, and he's asking the cat how he is. So, I was in bed at that point, and I'm going, Lee, you're asking the cat, how do you think he is? He's in a fucking cage in a fucking one of these shows.
I was trying to talk nice to the cat, Jimmy. I was trying to be like Dr.
If I was a cat and you were standing on the other side of the cage, kitty, how you doing? I would say, how am I doing, motherfucker? What the fuck you think I am over here in this fucking cage, man? What do you mean, how am I doing?
You talk to him a little bit.
How the fuck does it look like I'm doing?
That's how I met my cat, my Star Fox. I've had, hang on, I gotta flip this bitch around. Look at this. I got a freaking commemorating plaque for my cat. Can you see that?
Hey, I got a picture of my cat in the lounge in there for my wife's birthday once. Her favorite cat I got her. I had this painting done and the cat's painted up in a queen outfit. My wife goes, that's different. I said, don't you like it? She's like,
I'm not so sure. Wait, what'd you say? We lost you for a sec. Oh, he's getting a call. Man. He's probably getting a phone call at the worst time.
That
We've only been
sounds
going for
familiar.
2 hours and 20 minutes, so
That
life
sounds
might
familiar.
interject. Oh man,
I think
what a
it's, I
show,
think it's
huh?
I think it's longer than 2 hours 20 minutes because it's quarter to fucking 8 over here almost.
2 hour 24.
Yeah, man, that's look, that's what happens when you enjoy ourselves and we
Yeah, good
interact
company.
with the yeah, it's nice and you interact with the people a little bit. I think it's fantastic. The whole confessional thing is fantastic. People get to air out their laundry on the show anonymously.
Yeah,
I think it's
sure
great,
do.
and we elaborate on it. I think it's fantastic. I enjoy it, Tyler. I really do. I think Dave enjoys the show too. Actually,
Ask him what? What did I miss? Dude, your secret stalker. Okay, she says, Jimmy, tell me what you want. And then she adamantly said, ask him, Tyler. So, Jimmy, what do you want from your stalker? She wants to know point blank. Then that's how we're going to end the show.
Like that? I'm back.
wait a minute.
He's
hold
back.
on. Lee's back.
I'm
Where'd
back.
you
So-
go, Lee?
Oh, my friend's calling again. They're at the tyre shop. They're like, where are you? I said, you said 10 o'clock. It's only 20 to 10.
They figured you'd be there at 7.
Excuse me.
Well, so
Like
Cardinal
when you
Priest.
when you work for the Lord, I'm just pulled in so many directions. It's like,
Well, you got to do goodwill everywhere. You can't just do it in one spot. You got to.
but
you're
sometimes I got to
constantly
take
being
care
there.
of myself. Helping others is like draining to my heart and my soul. Sometimes I got to look after myself, and I
Sarah.
just like to go do the Lord's
Oh,
work.
that's
And
Sarah.
sometimes, hi Sarah.
Look at that. Yes.
She says she was your neighbor 25 years ago.
Yes,
Hello.
Sarah. How you doing, Sarah? I think it's longer than 25. It's got to be longer than 25 years, Sarah.
Sarah, are you glad you moved?
I think she lives in Florida now. She's actually down in
Florida.
Florida with her husband. Yeah.
Well-
so she used to be my neighbor. She saw all the shit I went through when I was married and everything I did over there and all the, oh my God, forget about it. She could
Thank
probably
you,
tell
John, for
yeah.
saying this is better than. No, look, we're not better than After Hours. After Hours is a different show.
It's a
have
different
our
show.
mate.
Different
Yeah,
show.
it's like two different things. We all have
It's totally
stuff,
different show.
but I agree. There's too many people on After Hours, but we enjoy it. It's okay.
So, Jimmy,
Wait,
why don't you
what'd
just?
you say about After Hours, Lee?
It doesn't
They
matter.
said-
Why don't
They said this is better than After Hours, but I just said, look, they're different shows. Everybody has their niche. This is ours.
Oh yeah. Listen,
Yeah.
Dave still sends me the link every Tuesday going After
And
Hours.
Jimmy's
So,
going to go
you know,
on and promote the hell out of this show every time.
so a lot of times, like because I get DMs from the fans that they're upset that I don't go on After Hours, and
Mhm.
it's most of the time it's because work related.
Yeah.
I'm still working, and I can't. When you're in a truck with 40 ton in the back and
Right.
you're cruising down a highway, you can't get on the
Where'd everybody go?
you can't get on the show and start doing a show while you're cruising with a truck with all
uh-oh.
that weight. It's not
Uh-oh.
it's
no,
not
it's
safe.
understandable.
It's not safe.
KKK.
So
The KKK's here.
well,
God damn it.
Halloween is coming.
God damn it, Lee Priest.
Lee, when you got your Halloween
it.
over there? You got the Halloween over there, October
Yeah,
30th.
yeah.
too?
Nick, I'm trying. I'm trying to get Jimmy.
Yes,
Stop
yes,
commenting Tyler with ...
October 31st. October 31st is also my wedding anniversary.
Ah.
Giving me, Jimmy, your stalker really needs to know. Tell her what you want.
What do I want?
What do you want from your stalker? Tell her.
Tell
She's
her
listening.
what you want. What you really want.
I'll tell you what Jimmy wants.
What she really wants.
He wants to, huh?
Uh-huh.
He really wants to zigga. Ah.
Do you want to be my lover?
You got to get with her friends, Jimmy.
Yeah.
How about this? How about when me and Lee go out to eat? We'll tell it. We'll say it on the show where we're gonna be.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you show up there. That's
How
what I
about
want.
that?
Right.
I
That's what
agree.
I want.
I couldn't concur more. That's what he
And
wants. He
me
wants
and
you
Lee
to
will
meet
be
him.
there together to meet you.
Yeah,
That's what
he wants you to pop on the
And
show.
the
Nick.
only reason why I'm gonna have Lee there is because I'm a little nervous. So I'll
Okay,
have Lee
Nikki.
there with me.
Her name's
Okay, Nick.
Nikki.
Nick. Yeah, Nick.
Nikki.
That's what I want, Nick. I want you to meet me and Lee at a certain restaurant. We'll announce it on the show, and you better be there.
Do
How
you
about
accept, Nikki?
Yeah, you accept?
We'll see. I'm watching the comments. This is the ultimate. I
Well-
mean, sexual. No, she's just keeping it like sexual. It's all hearsay. Like you gotta like materialize.
I mean, sexually?
She wants to know what you want sexually. Guess what? He wants to meet you in person first. I know. I'm telling him it's Nikki.
You know what would turn?
Wait,
You know what would turn Jimmy on, Nikki? I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you what would turn Jimmy on. A big plate of hot, fresh chips and a big juicy steak.
Somebody else accepts. Somebody else accepted.
One guy said he wants you to leave me alone.
And a wild joker. You got two other accept. If she doesn't accept, other people are gonna pop at the bar for you.
Yeah, man. I think that's fair. I
Oh.
think that me and Leo announce when
Yeah,
they
Mr.
out
G.
here.
Mr. G says you're being catfish, and I'm kind of
We'll
at
have-
this
we'll
point.
have-
I'm
we'll
like,
have-
listen, if you're not gonna like nut up or shut up.
Jimmy and I will have
Yeah.
fiends come
George
and
is
have
saying
dinner. But
catfish.
if you come and join Jimmy and I for dinner, you're paying. We're not paying, okay?
Oh no! Come on, no, please. At least you can do it. If she comes on air, someone's got to pay for her drinks.
I'm talking about the other fans. If they all want to meet up and have dinner.
Oh,
with
fair
Jimmy,
enough. Yeah, no, that's fair.
It's like a dinner seminar.
What are you talking about, Lee?
Oh, don't worry about it. I just said the fiends that want to come eat with us. Like we'll tell them where we're going to be. 10 fiends can rock up. $150 each to eat with us. Plus we got to buy dinner.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Was this guy
We've got to
saying
make
he'll
money
give
when we
you
can.
a rusty
And the money
trombone?
goes to the Lord, to the donation tin.
You're being
You're
cookie
being
fished.
Cookie fished.
You're being cookie fished.
Well, I'm taking both of you out for
believe
dinner
that.
and I'm paying.
A lot of
We're
people
going to
believe
the
that.
buffet, gentlemen.
That's a cheap dinner. That's a cheap date.
Yeah. I think that's fair. I think that's very fair. Well, before Lee comes out here, we'll now. When you come in, Lee, the 5th?
The 5th to the 12th.
5th to the 12th. So do we get to do one more show before you come out here or no?
I think the next show I'll be there. I'll be
Damn.
in New Jersey for the next show.
Okay, we'll figure that out. Honestly, you might as well just like single phone, on board
We'll have
microphone.
to
Should do
work.
it
We'll have to
fine.
work it out. Yeah, because I
Figure
think
it out.
This
the
guy said
seminar,
just bang the
the
living
seminar's on
daylights
the
out of him,
7th.
Jimmy.
What day?
Yeah,
what
he's
day
just
is the
yeah, it's just he's a bang and get over with.
Bang the living daylights out of him. So wait a minute. So you're going to be out here. We're going to do the show together.
We should, yeah. Yeah, we should. What day is the 7th? The seminar's on the 7th. What day
I
is
don't
that?
know. I Tyler, you got a calendar over there?
Yeah, I can pull it up. All right. So what's the 7th? That's Saturday.
12 p.m. A poll on Jimmy's the seminar on the Saturday.
Wait a
Meow
minute.
meow. That was my
So
cat.
wait, you said you're coming out here on the 5th.
Yeah. I get
So
there
what
at
day-
7. I get there at 7 p.m. on the 5th. On the 6th, I get a day to sort of relax before, because I've been traveling for one
next Friday.
day.
It's perfect.
I've been traveling for 28
So this is what I'm asking you. What day is the 5th? What days that fall on, Tyler?
Thursday.
Oh, so we could do the show.
Yeah, it'll be next Friday.
Friday the 6th is my day of just relaxing and sort of.
So it was meant to be.
So what are you saying? You don't want to do the show on Friday?
Oh, Jesus, Jimmy.
That's exactly what he is saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be a part of it anymore. Fuck you all.
I love that he had a
I didn't want to say it, Jimmy, but I'm glad you said it. Thank you. I'm out.
Come on, he's just
I
gonna
can't
quit.
take it anymore.
Well, listen, you know when I'm drinking, it takes me a minute or two to catch up. You know what I mean?
Guy does a triple wardrobe change. You think he's gonna quit the show?
I got too many costumes to quit now, Jimmy.
Who's gonna quit? Lee ain't quitting the show.
We're
Don't
not
be
quitting
afraid
shit.
of her love. So Mr.
I got too
James
many
said,
costumes.
And on that note, we'll see y'all next Friday, huh?
Thank you.
Any closing notes, fathers, cardinals, just kisses?
Baby, say-
you're cutting us off, Tyler?
Yeah,
Baby,
yeah.
don't hurt me.
What, you got
Michael
more to
Horn.
say? You want to keep going all night? It's Friday night.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
It means we've been on for 2 hours, 50 minutes.
Not for 2.5 hours. What do you want to do? What else do you want? We got no more
At least said
confessions.
2 hours and 50 minutes. You said 2.5.
It's 2 hours,
It's
50.
been literally 2.5 hours now, Jimmy. We got no more
All right.
confessions. What do you want
Okay.
from me?
All right. I guess I'll be drinking alone now.
So,
All right, no big deal.
Jimmy, we
you
can
got to
still
call
hang
your
out.
friend.
We can still hang out.
What
You
is
got to
it?
call your
Oh,
friend.
thank
That's
you,
cool.
Beans.
Beams.
Don't
Thank
be
you,
afraid
Beams,
of
for
her
the
love,
last
okay.
$5. Thank you, Beams, for the last $5. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
a little
man.
final donation. Thank you so much, Beams.
You
Seriously,
made some money.
appreciate it.
Hold on. What does it say here?
When Jimmy and Lee meet this Nikki, make sure the video gets uploaded to OnlyFans. Oh, man.
Did he give us another $5?
He sure did. He sure did.
Holy shit, man. Kudos to Beams, man. That's great.
Kudos to Beams. Thank you so much. We seriously appreciate it.
Keeping the show going. We love you all, fans. We do it for you. We do it for you. Thank you.
We sure do.
Oh,
Will
got
it right there.
$5. Will gave
Will!
Thank
God, you guys
Will.
are too kind.
Oh, wait,
You're
what
too
is Will
kind.
saying? What is he saying?
Awesome shows, guys.
Awesome
he loves
shows,
the show.
guys. Thank you. Wait, he gave us $5 too?
Yeah.
We're going to keep it going.
You have to pay him back Monday in the truck, Jimmy. Thank you.
I owe him money anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Appreciate it, everyone. Let's see. Lots of love from Hobby. Thank you guys from a thing. Thank you all for watching. We're going to see you back for sure. It sounds like next Friday. Take it easy, everyone.
New Jersey, New York.
Live from NJ.
Wait, hold on. What's next Friday's date?
It's going to be
the 6th.
The 6th. See you on the 6th.
So it's next weekend you're gonna be out here, Lee.
Yes. Keep up, Jimmy. Keep up. Thank you.
All right, that's great. That's great news.
This time next week I'll be there, Jimmy.
Wild.
Absolutely. All right, cool, wild. Man. Very cool.
All right. See you guys. Thank you everyone for watching. See you next time on Confessional.
I'll see you later, Lee. You fucking left already. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Love you guys too. See ya.
Ciao.